Hey.
Yeah.
This is chapter 11. Chapter 11.
Episode 11.
Allow episodes. We're calling it chapters now. Do you know? It's biblical, bro. It's like the Bible. Chapter 11, Psalm 3.2.
Let us broadcasters again. Another episode. Shoot Dog Podcast. Why haven't we stopped yet?
I don't know. I blame you. You getting me up in the morning. My 2:30 morning. I literally woke up at 2:30 today. I had a long night last night. It was good. Bruh. It was good.
All night, man. Shit, I guess we both had a long night. I know. I called you yesterday.
And, yeah. I missed it because I was out. Yeah, I was out. But
I called you last night from the mist of my outing. This was me and my wife's first official in the city outing since COVID. So it wasn't just going to the store to buy, make purchases. It wasn't just going out to eat. We've done that several times, but this was the first time we went to an actual event in public, and it felt weird. It wasn't weird because we were there. It was weird because we know
normal.
Yeah, we know
that's
what
the one.
We progressively when the pandemic. Yeah, when the pandemic started, once restaurants started opening back up, we were hesitant to even go out to eat and dine in.
We
started doing that several months back, and it felt normal. It felt weird because it felt normal, like you said.
Yeah, like I the same thing yesterday. We went to a rooftop wine bar. Me and my mates, because he's getting married in a couple of months.
Cool.
I haven't seen him for not me, bro. He is.
No, I'm saying to him.
To him, yeah. But basically, I haven't seen him for a good year or so because he's been in that time. You know what is really interesting? How time flies, because this is why I said life is short, and sometimes you got to really appreciate life, and you got to really, really kind of just enjoy the moments, enjoy the good moments, because what you don't realize, life catches up really quickly with you. So from his perspective, he got in the space of being in COVID, he's had a kid. He's now probably a year and coming up to a year. Haven't seen him for a year, and then now he's also arranged to get married. So in a year and a bit, life changes massively. So you don't know what's coming up. So enjoy the life, enjoy the victories, and enjoy the positive, and keep moving forward, and keep doing your thing, and keep working at being excellent. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to have any regrets when that day comes. You don't want to have any regrets. That's what I say.
Nah, man, and it's the small victories that you really got to celebrate, because bigger ones come so few and far between. And I feel like a lot of people don't know how to do that. I come across some people that seem miserable. I don't just want to put that on them, but it's pretty obvious when you come across somebody that just, especially when it's somebody that you see on a regular basis, and there's just always something. Like, stop being so miserable. Like, is it? I want to tell them to stop being miserable, but I don't know what the cause of the misery is. Is it just life? Is it your outlook, your mindset? Is it something wrong at the moment? Is it something big that's going on? Like, why are you always?
How can we help you? How can we help you?
Help me help you.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, it's for me personally, it's the small victories that build up to that big victory. So it's the small collectives, the small. Yep, I'm doing this, plugging away at this. This is working well, and then it kind of engineers into this big victory. And then that's to me personally is the way I look at it. Is every step that you make forward is a good step. So I'm saying
Yeah.
every step that you make forward is a good step, and it leads to your bigger goal. And you're like there's always references online about don't never stop digging or never stop working because you don't know what's around the corner. And that's the ethics that I use. Some people get really tired and say, "What's the point?" But then my philosophy is, "What's the point not to?" So like mine's opposite. So say, what's stopping you? What's the point not to? And this is why I'm a workaholic, bro. as you can tell.
Yeah, I know. The funny thing about what you just said, which I think I've never actually thought about, the fact that when you look online, especially on certain platforms, Twitter, I think is the main example. You see a lot of negativity. You see a lot of comments that are downing something or poking at somebody, or and some people they take that in so much. That's all they see, and I think it affects a person's psyche day to day. But on the flip side of that, you see a lot of positive messaging online. You see the motivational videos, of people talking, giving motivational tidbits to people. So it's kind of like a scale. You have to try to balance the bullshit out with enough positivity.
I think it's this has gone serious, bro. I think it's more to do with what you're looking for. What are you looking for? Are you looking for what are you searching for? Because what you search for is what you end up leading to. Because at the end of the day, I think there are people out there that search for the negativity and to justify some of their choices. But what are you searching for? Are you searching for that positivity? Are you searching for that inspiration? You can find pretty much any. You can go down the rabbit hole and you can go down the black hole, and you can get absorbed into so much stuff. And unfortunately, the reason why the internet is the internet, and Twitter and social media and all of that stuff is it gives you everything. Like literally, it gives you anything you search for. So in retrospect, I keep myself out of a lot of negativity in terms of like just Twitter and stuff like that. I know Twitter is such a very not hostile, but a very
hostile
platform. Is so from my perspective, I kind of stay away from that. Stay away from just bad. But like I have not seen the news. I know what's happening. Don't trust me. I know what's happening. I know what's happening around the world, but I tend to keep away from the news and the narratives of the news because basically it's subjective to what they want to present. Yeah, what they want to present and what their point of information and users. But don't get me wrong, I'm aware of what's happening in the world. I know what's happening. So, and I'm sympathetic to that. But I do not feed onto the propaganda of the media because at the end of the day, if you get driven down that rabbit hole, and I know it's happened to certain people, their whole mindset changes. The whole like, yo, well, this is happening, and that one, bro. If we really want to break it down, and I'm rolling up my sleeves now. If you really want to break it down, you got to look at from COVID. We've gone into this war Russia's gone into this battle with Ukraine. The news works on the agenda to bang, 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 bang. Yeah. Next thing. And sometimes some people don't get respite because they get absorbed into that, and then all of a sudden you just take yourself out, reflect, do what's right for you, live peacefully, and just be aware of what's happening around the world. And that's all I say.
Yeah, well, that's to that point. The news is just that. It's awareness, right? Awareness of what's going on close to you, and
it should be awareness of what's going on. Unfortunately,
it's driven from the standpoint or the not even really the viewpoint. It's narrative based on whoever is in control
telling the story.
Yeah, and it's not even. See, we get mad at messengers. You know that saying, "Don't shoot the messenger."
Yeah.
The people that broadcast the news aren't always the people that write the news.
Yep, yep.
And the people that write the news are subject to whoever is above them. And they say, hey, write this from this standpoint.
Yeah,
and they give it to the person to broadcast. So the person that's broadcasting that news may not agree with it. The person that's even writing it may not agree with it, but they have skill sets. The broadcaster is good at reading, good at talking, good at executing a plan. The writer is good at creating.
Yeah.
And the brain of it is full of shit. Like, this is not what it really is, but this is what you want people to believe because it benefits you based on your fan base. You have the people that watch your news want to believe this, so you give it to them and hope that they'll believe.
Yeah, like just to briefly touch on the subject, because I don't know if we just deep dived into something really
cool,
serious. But like all I'm gonna say is that there is anybody that controls the media news, media publications. There is the art of deception and the art of illusions, and therefore you can tell your story the way you want to tell it, the narrative that you want to derive from it. And unfortunately, powerful people will do that because basically they want to just either distract you, don't want you to actually understand the narrative, the story behind something else, or they'll distract you with something else. Unfortunately that's the case, because like if you really think about it at this moment in time, there's two sides of the story. With the whole thing in Ukraine, obviously the media from Russia will be saying something different to the media around the world, the media in the UK and in America. So and sometimes you want to hypen up people's emotions by hyping up certain events, and unfortunately we live in a day and age where like if you're from the Western world, and you're not from like Russia or China or North Korea. I'm not even vouching for any of those states or countries. What I'm saying is, like you can engage in conflict just from words.
Yeah,
and unfortunately, that's what we see in the media at this moment in time, and it's bad. It's good to know. It's good to give the facts, but we've got to remember we always see one side of that story. We always see the narrative of one side of the story. I'm not saying right or wrong with what was happening. If like the whole Ukraine thing, that is terrible. Like absolutely, absolutely terrible. But it's also like, bro, like we don't even need to go down it. Like there is also conflicts all around the world that need to be resolved.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I have a real hatred for people that fight over religion and land. I do not respect people that fight over religion and land. And at the end of the day, bro, I always say this: like, all said and done, we're ashes to ashes, and our soul goes into the universe. And this piece of land that we call a rock, which is Earth, is always going to be here. Recycling waste, and we are that waste at the end of the day. So it's not that serious, bro. land and religion, bro. That's a whole different topic, bro. That's a whole
land. With land, ownership is power. So at the end of the day, it's all about ownership.
Yeah, because you control resources. You control resources.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, bro.
Listen. The word that I want to give right now is correlation. Yeah. And I had this in my mind before we started. I wanted to speak on correlation, and it's funny that this beginning conversation is pretty much like a topic, unplanned topic in a way, because we do plan topics. Sometimes it's off the cuff, and sometimes it's planned. But the word correlation, because so many things correlate from one subject to another, right? Mm-hmm. So this is the Shoe Dog podcast. We are sneakerheads. We have a relationship because of sneakers, you and I. And also other people we have relationships with because of sneakers, but we're all human at the end of the day. We all live on Earth. I'm in the US, TJ is in the UK, Scott is in Scotland, E is in Africa, but we all see and recognize certain things that are happening in the world, no matter where they're taking place. And we all have sympathy and empathy for people that are going through these hardships. And even though we don't have to go through them, just like you will see, I see people all the time that are down on their luck or having a bad go in life. And you feel something for that person. I don't want to say feel sorry, because you don't know whether that person put themselves in a bad situation or it was just bad circumstances. Mm-hmm. So I don't like to say feel sorry for, but I've been there before. I haven't been as bad off as some people, but I've been in a bad place a couple times in life. So I empathize and sympathize with people that are going through bad things. And when I say correlation, along with the news side of things, it correlates to sneaker news in general, not Sneaker News, the website, because I do enjoy Sneaker News, the website. But sneaker news, to me, it's either or. Either we're talking about it because this is what we think people want to see and what people are talking about, or we're not talking about it at all. In sneaker media, when you get bashing and discrediting from, and we do it when you get a Crimson 4 or UNC 6 and it's bad quality, we're gonna talk about that, right?
Oh, of course. You got to keep it real. You got to keep it real, bro. Like, I feel like you just have to be honest. And there's certain situations that happened recently which questions people's morals and thoughts process. But you first of all, you got to be honest to yourself, and second of all, got to be honest to other people. Like for me, diversity is the key to success. Like I will not sit here and not have a conversation with any person out there. And my group of friends is very diverse. I have friends from all around the world. Like I've obviously Q. You're my brethren from America. I know E from Africa. I have a diverse multitude amount of friends from different cultures, different religions, different backgrounds, and I never ever question the ethics or morals because that's what they believe. I'm not here to subjugate my thoughts on people either. I like the open conversation. I like the dialogue. I like the conversation and learning diversity is a massive bonus. Segregation is never the key to anything, bro. Like for me, you can't segregate a certain type, certain culture, certain race, certain religion, bro. Like that I can't do. And unfortunately, I want us all to be happy, like and unfortunately that's never going to be the case.
Well, segregation is a product of the machine of cultural I believe this is a word. I don't know if I ever heard it, but I'm gonna just say it the way I'm thinking about it. Culturalism.
Yep.
Culturalism is, this is my culture, this is your culture. They're not the same. So I'm going to stay over here with my culture and not even bother to learn about your culture. I'm just going to dislike your differences. You know what I'm saying? And say, this group of people over here, this is what they do. And that's where stereotypes come in. And it divides people at such a high rate, at such a large group of people have this one mindset about another group of people. And it's ridiculous, bro. It's and once again, correlation, right?
Yeah.
So I don't like Adidas. I'm a Nike guy. I'm a Jordan guy.
You're a shoeist. You're a shoeist.
I'm a shoeist.
You're a shoeist.
So look,
shoeist.
let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and pop it off, right? I'm gonna give myself a yellow sneaker for being a shoeist.
For being a shoeist.
Because I do have my shoeist moments, right? Where I end up in a conversation with somebody that is an Adidas person.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say person because I do want to say we do look forward to having more engagement with female sneakerheads or sneaker women.
Yeah.
So I would just say person. But
I'm hoping we can get Mr. Either.
Don't say no name. Don't say no name. Don't say no name.
Okay, cool.
Don't say no name. Don't say no name.
No.
We getting them all, bro. Hopefully, we will get them all. I know who you were about to say.
Yeah.
There's this one. There's that one. There's this one. So in my mind, there are about 5 or 6 sneaker women that I look at, that I follow on IG and whatnot. So though we gotta get them on, bro, because it's a male driven culture, right? It's kind of like sports. Yeah. It's like sports. It's a male driven culture. So
you know how fantastic it is to open up a conversation with a female sneakerhead. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Like I this is why I said diversity is the key to success, because you got to understand every single angle that a person comes. It doesn't matter your race, your religion, your body set. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's about the person. If you're a good person, I'm with you. Like anyway. Hold on, I'm going off topic. So look, when I talk to, and it's not really. I know a few Adidas people, but at this point in time, it's the Yeezy person versus the Jordan person. It used to be the Adidas person versus the Nike person.
Yeah,
but now is the Yeezy person versus the Jordan person.
I'm gonna tell you, bro. Right, I'm gonna pull out something now. Right, this is what I'm looking for. It. I like Yeezys. I massively like Yeezys. I like Jordans, and you know most of my collection's Jordans, anyways. But I will probably end up getting some New Balance. I mean, me and Dale. I'll tell you what happened yesterday, but we walked into New Balance and there was a couple of good players out there that were radical. But bro, like, all I'm gonna say is when Adidas come with something like this, right? And I know you don't like the three stripes, right? I know you don't like the 3 stripes, right?
Checks over stripes.
Checks over stripes. That's your whole intro, bro. That's your whole. These laces are sick. That's your whole intro for your YouTube channel. But when Adidas come out with something like this, and we talked about this, I'm stroking it. See, I'm stroking it here.
What is this shit, man? What are you doing right now?
So when they come out with something like this, you just have to say, and bro, I thought this was gonna be, I thought this was gonna be hype. I thought this was gonna be like just be crazy, but it didn't. And I still love it. I don't care, right? But when they come out with something like this,
what is this?
This is the Z. Yeah, this is the Bape.
ZX. That's what
undefeated. Undefeated.
Bape ends. I saw those. You know what? I saw those.
Gum soles.
I saw those, but nah. I saw those. That was the Bape Superstars, and my wife is a fan of. We call them shell toes. My wife is a fan of shell toes.
These are dope. These are dope, by the way. These are definitely dope. I need to un-DS these soon.
There's also forums. Forums have been coming hot and heavy lately.
I'm tempted to pick up a forum, bro. I'm not even capping with you. I'm tempted to pick up that classic blue white forum, 84 high.
84, yes, the 84, for I like it. Listen, I like it.
He just shoes them coming up.
I like the shoe. I do. I like forms.
Bro,
however,
like what you buy.
However, I would
buy
rather,
what you like.
I would rather have a Jordan 1.
Yeah, true.
I would rather have a Dunk High. And I don't have any Dunk Highs in my collection. I decided to stay on the Jordan 1 versus the Dunk High, just like I don't have any Air Force Ones in my collection. Because the Air Force Ones that I did want, I wasn't able to get my hands on for retail. But I don't hate Adidas. It's checks over stripes for me because I like Nike more than I like Adidas. I like Jordan a lot more than I like Yeezy. The 700 Wave Runner is coming back.
Here.
It is. I am probably going to try. The last time they came back.
Bro, hold on.
No.
You're telling me you're going to try for a Wave Runner, bro.
I could have. Listen, I had it. The last time the Wave Runner came back, a few months back, towards the end of 2021, I know you got Wave Runners over. See, now you got to pull out your Wave Runner. This is why I only like to talk about this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, look, I like the Wave Runner. I entered a couple of raffles.
This is not it. Shit.
I entered a couple of raffles in 2019 for the Wave Runner, right? And I didn't hit. Now I don't have the Confirmed app, which most of y'all probably know. The Confirmed app is
shebang. Bro, what? Why are you giving me that yellow, bro? Come on, bro. I'm just showing you the Wave Runner.
I'm not giving you a yellow. I'm not giving you a yellow. I have to come back that Wave. This is the closest shoe to me that I can pull out right now. Okay, because I gotta have this shoe. I gotta have this shoe every part. Just like TJ, y'all know by now if y'all been watching. We gotta have these shoes on hand, readily available to give out them cards. All right.
yo, no cap. The Wave Runner is a classic sneaker. Like I think when it came out, 2016. I think 2016 was the first time it came out. So, but bro, like
I don't keep up with that shit.
So let me just create. I think Wave Runner came out in 2016. Let me just check on StockX.
Bro, we don't care, bro.
Whoa! I'm going to say this: in the space of 8 years, it's become an instant classic.
Don't nobody care about that shoe, bro.
Well, you care about it enough to go for it.
That's different.
How was that different, bro? How was that different? 2017, sorry. How was that different?
You know what's crazy? The crazy part is because I saw a pair last night while we were out, and as hyped as that shoe is, right? And Yeezy talk about how he wants every person to be able to have a pair. Every person that wants a pair should be able to have a pair. And they keep re-releasing that same colorway, which is the best colorway of that silhouette, hands down. Outside of the triple black.
Yeah.
Because you can't really mess up a shoe by going triple black. Whatever the silhouette is, a triple black shoe is going to always be good. But I am going to probably I'm at like 60-70%. I might try for it when it come back. If I wanted that shoe, I would have it right now.
Yeah.
Now,
Hands down.
I'm kind of doing the oxymoron here because I say if I wanted it, but when it re-released last year, there were other things that I valued more, and I'm talking about personal value. There were other things that I valued more at the time, where I was like, nah, this coming out next week is a Jordan. That Nike is coming out. I still need to try to get these Nikes or Jordan from 2 weeks ago. Like, nah, that 250, bro. Like,
hold on. Somebody wants to say something to you. Hey, Q. You know you want me. Come and grab me. You like my wave running skills?
What are you doing? What are you? No. You take this. Okay? You take this. And you put it in your pocket, okay? I want you to take this right here. You put this.
Yo, Q. Friend. Friend.
Nah,
sneaker friend.
Hell no. You take this. You, sir, you take this and you put it in the pocket, in your kangaroo pocket of your hoodie, all right? Put this in your pocket right now. That's what you do. God damn it. I ain't finna do this with you. I'm not finna do this with you, okay? You done tried me for the last time on this episode, all right? This episode, that's your one try. That's it.
Nah. By the way, bro, I have a spare wave run if you need it, bro. And Q is done. Q is done. Right. Back to normality. That was so random, bro.
Y'all see what I got to deal with, right? Y'all see what I got to do. See, he doing it in public now, right? I have to deal with this all the time. Y'all don't know. See, we talk all the time. I mean, this guy right here, this dude, TJ. Hold on, let me put you on blast. Right? Let me put you on blast right now. Hold on. No, I need full screen on this guy. I need full screen on this guy. Put your full screen up now. Put it up now. Nah, I can do it. Hold on. This dude right here. You see how he laughing? He is having a real good laugh right now. All right. Because this is what I have to deal with 7 days a week since I met this man. This is why we have a podcast. Because the type of shit, bruh.
Yo, bro, I
oh my god!
I like to have fun, bro.
No. This ain't fun, bro. This is not fun. It's not fun for me. Yeah. Then you gonna talk about you got another pair? You got two?
Well, I literally had 2 pairs because I've copped 2 on the last release. I had that pair for Steve. Who's from Trainerheads. Shout out to Steve from Trainerheads. And he hasn't picked his pair up. So I know who waved the cop for them this release. And yo, bro, it's there. It's there if you want it.
We're going to talk about that off camera. Don't ever put me on blast again about no fucking Yeezys, all right? It's checks over stripes. You're trying to ruin my brand. It's checks over stripes at all times.
You know you want me.
You know what? Let's what you pick up, man? Let's talk about pickups. Let's talk about pickups.
I picked this up, bro.
No, you didn't.
Last year.
No, you didn't.
I picked up the Wave Runners last year, bro.
No.
All right, cool. Back to normality.
No, it ain't. No. What you pick up, man? What you pick up?
Right, cool.
Please.
Right, shall we go? Shall we go for my pickups or shall we go for your pickups first?
Nah, go. What you got? What you got? Some more Adidas? You got some slides? You got some slides? You got some foam runners or something?
We had one victory, by the way. We got he slides.
Yes.
So that's an amazing, and shout out to Crepsaholic
and Crepsaholic.
Yeah.
We got E. Rich Uncle E finally got a pair of Yeezys, and he just came down a peg too, just because he got some Yeezys in his collection.
Yo, I guarantee one day you're gonna pick up those slides.
No,
I guarantee one day you. I'll send them. I'll send them to. I'll grab a pair of slides and send them to you for your birthday.
Never. No.
You can wear them. You can wear them like a medallion around your neck.
Listen. If I ain't, you know what? I made a bad joke a couple of weeks ago. I ain't even gonna do it now. I'll do it. I was about to make a real bad joke because you said that. I'll tell you off camera. But I don't even buy Nike and Jordan slides, bro. I'm just not a slide guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So nah, bro. Slides to me, and I'm gonna say this, and this is no offense to anybody that wears slides outside of people that wear slides in the wintertime. Because wearing slides in the wintertime it seemed crazy to me. I don't understand it. I'm not gonna diss people that wear slides in the wintertime, but to me, to have your socks out in the wintertime,
it's cold, bro.
It just seemed crazy to me.
It's really cold. It's really cold.
Slides, bro, like, because I see people that are legit. Well, I don't know. I can't speak on their legitimacy. But as a sneakerhead, having slides to me is kind of pointless if I'm wearing them outside the house.
Yeah.
Because I got all these shoes. You got all them shoes. Like, bro, I'm wearing them. At some point, I might hold them for a year, but I'm going to wear them. So having slides, bro, is like, I don't like no slide more than I like any of my sneakers.
Yeah.
Not even close, bro. Like it's a fucking sandal, bro. Like we're not doing sandals, bro. Sorry. And if I do ever own a slide, it will be a Nike offline. So pickups, man. What you got, bro?
Okay, cool. So this week was productive, very productive. And managed to pick up uno, dos, tres. So 3 pairs of sneakers.
Let's go.
Right, this week. So first one is, by the time recording, the video's already dropped for this. What we would normally record on a Sunday. So the video's already dropped for this sneaker. It is a sneaker that I'm going to try and complete the collection for, because there's 3 variations of the sneaker. We've already looked at one variation, and the first one is the Air Trainer 1 Dark Smoke Grey. Yo, look how dope that looks, bro. Look how dope that looks.
Bruh. On camera, in hand. I tell you what. I want it. I really like that shoe. And I do want that. Look at the 3M popping, man. That 3M is really, really popping on that shoe.
This shoe would not be the same if that yellow mustard midsole wasn't there.
That's the only thing I don't like about it. I wish they would have changed the color of the midsole, but that doesn't take away from the dopeness of that shoe. And using your rating scale, I'll give that a 4 goats out of 5.
Yo, I already given my ratings on the video. Just go and check that out. But this is dope. I'm gonna say one thing though, right? And you're probably not probably gonna agree with me. But however much I like the sneaker, the corianders are slightly better, bro.
No.
To me, you know why? There's something about that tan. There's something about that tan that does it. That I don't know.
I feel like I understand the coriander. I just like that one a lot better because it's the build. It's the build of that silhouette, the strap, the swoosh placement, the collar, the lacing. Like the outsole. I wish it had an air bubble. That's the only thing. I wish it had a visible.
Yeah.
It does have air in it, but I wish it was visible air. But that Air Trainer 1 is my. I just made a realization that the Air Trainer 1 is my third favorite Air Trainer. It's the SC High, which is the Air Trainer 3, and then it's the Air Trainer 2, and then the 1. So I'm backwards on the Air Trainers.
I think the air bubble does a bit more. So the Bo Jackson Auburns are coming back out, aren't they? This year? Year? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to hopefully picking that up. But like I have a this year.
Wait. You about to get some bows in your collection?
Yeah. You know what? You know why? I literally have more. You know how your sneaker journey keeps evolving, and this is my evolution or my level up. I'm gonna call it level up because basically
when you get them bows, bro, they different in hand, man. Like and then so. Side note: have you done research on Bo Jackson?
Yep. I've done. I'm not the expert, but I've done research on Bo Jackson. I know.
Nah, I'm not an expert, but Bo was a childhood hero of mine.
He was the ultimate athlete, in my perspective.
Ultimate, bro. The ultimate. There's Bo Jackson and there's Deion Sanders. As far as athleticism is concerned, dual sport athletes, like them guys, bro. So when you understanding who Bo Jackson was as an athlete, when you get that shoe, it all makes sense. And with you having that Trainer 1, it's the same difference. Because when you put that shoe on, you feel like you can go parkour.
Yep, and that's just why the history behind the Air Trainer itself is such a beautiful thing. Like in terms of the storytelling, not the storytelling, the histrionics behind it. The fact that Tinker made this Air Trainer 1. And another, like, bro, how many rabbits was Tinker pulling out the hat for Nike back in the 80s, bro?
Tinker is the man, bro.
Yeah, and like he produced the Air Trainer 1, called it Ultimate Swiss Army Utilities sneaker. Nike didn't like it because they thought it was going to take sales away from the other sports brands like basketball sneakers and stuff like that. Didn't like it, and then John McEnroe kind of rocked them, and history is what it is. Obviously,
cross trainers is a lost art form to me, because in the 90s, cross trainers was the shit. Like for kids in the US, I know in the South in particular, because that's where I'm from, cross trainers was the thing. Outside of Jordans, there was Air Max over here. There was Jordan and Nike basketball stuff over here, and cross trainers landed right in the middle, and they were so dope. Like all the when Nike started giving football players signature sneakers, shit went crazy. Barry Sanders, Bruce Smith, Rod Woodson, like Junior Seau, all these guys, legendary athletes in the sport of American football. And the shoes, bro, like they were must-haves, along with the Dennis Rodmans and the Gary Paytons and the Jordans and the 95s and 96, 97 Air Max. Like it was such a dope era for sneakers, and Tinker was the driving force behind that. He might not have designed every single shoe, but the majority
influences are there from Tinker.
Yeah,
like the up tempos, bro. The up tempos are dope sneakers, bro.
Yeah, up tempos, pennies.
The Penny 2's coming back out this year.
We're gonna talk about that. That's foreshadowing. Okay. We're gonna talk about that.
Okay, next pickup. And this is. You know what this is, bro.
I know what that is.
You know what that is, bro. You know what that is.
I know what that is.
Bro, by the way, all 3 sneakers I picked up in store.
Woo! In store.
In store. So welcome back to picking up sneakers in store and them sitting, because basically this 13, that's a 13 box, by the way. And if you know me, you know me, because basically I love 13s. Like I got all the 13s down the side here, which you can't see. Actually,
We both love 13s.
Look at those 13s, bro.
Yeah, I got my stack is a little disorganized over here. You can't see it behind the pops, but if you look, you can kind of see the gray boxes over here.
Yeah, and I'm a sucker for 13s. Got the bread 13s, roll 13s, chutney 13s. One of my favorite lows. Only low I have. This you see the coloration at the moment, right? Only 13 I have in my collection that is a low. Or Jordan low I've got in my collection. That's the chutney, and the chutney colorway is exactly the same to the corianders. See that? Correlations, and bro, bang! The Jordan 13 Del Sols, and you know, I did this rough suede on this sneaker.
It's so hairy,
so dope, bro. Bro, look! If you can see the camera, like literally, it is some stroke action on this, and even the leather, even if it's not real authentic leather,
yeah, it's synthetic.
It's synthetic. But look at that tumble, the artificial tumble on this. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Tumble on them things,
bro.
You know what?
I cannot.
You know what?
What's that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, bro. This is probably I love Jordan soles, right? Like Jordan, like all the Jordan soles are so crazy, but this sole,
right here.
This is probably the best sole in the game. Like, hands down.
That black cat, the paw, it is so appropriate for us, right? Shoe dog
paw.
We got the paw, even though he was the black cat. These 4 paws right here.
It's panther paw, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
the inspiration behind this sneaker, and this is why I love 13s, bro. There's so much complexity and dimensions behind these 13s. Yo, put both of the sneakers together, you get cat's eye. But this is a cat's eye. Like literally, the sneaker is so dope. The paw print.
The 13 behind the tag on the tongue. Why did they put a tag here?
Yeah.
It don't make sense, but it makes sense. Like, come on, bro. Like,
but the colorway alone. Summertime. Summer vibes, bro.
Yo,
summer vibes. So
I tell you what. And I'm gonna say this.
This makes up for the mellows, by the way. This makes up for the mellows.
Listen. The Starfish 13 is done. It's done. I'm glad I didn't find time to wear it, because it's out of here, bro.
That's sneaker spot superior. And you know I'm the 13 fan, right? I will pick up every 13 that's out there if I like it. And I didn't pick up the Starfish 13 because I didn't like it.
I liked it because I'm so enamored with that shattered backboard colorway.
Yeah.
The orange, black, white is just so dope to me. And it's some bullshit. It's some bullshit because Nike is releasing the fucking October SB Dunks and the Halloween SBs. They coming out this year, which is some bullshit. I think it's coming out in April. Fuck that. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that. But that popped up in my head just because I said orange, black, and white. But you know that shattered backboard colorway on any shoe should translate. It didn't translate as well to me on that Starfish 13. And I like the shoe, don't get me wrong. But I got these now. Like, I don't. They going for retail, man. Anybody got retail size 11? You want them 13s, bro? You can get them. I don't want them.
I'm gonna also definitely say one thing, right? Like when the Del Sols, when you squint your eyes and you forget the upper tier of that sneaker, it looks like a 13 pollen.
Yeah, we can go there. We can go, and because it's leather and the suede is yellow, you can wear it in the spring because we get heavy pollen here. I don't know about how it is out there.
Yeah, you told me last time, bro.
Super heavy pollen here, so like that's a springtime step. You might have to clean your laces after a few wears, but
I've a very good thing that everybody could do down your ends, bro. Like it literally, when it's pollen season, what you guys should all do is wear your Jordan 1 pollens or wear pollen affiliated colors. So anybody out of town that's driving through and saying, why they got all yellow on? And just hold a sign up because it's pollen season.
Yeah, I was actually because you got a plot right now. So at this point in my collection, I'm plotting on which shoes I can't. The suede shoes, they done for the spring.
Yeah,
they done. All leather, easy wipe off. I'm more than likely when I go outside, I'm gonna have a rag in my pocket anyway. So I just because I have allergies, I gotta bring 2 rags now, one for the shoe and one for the forehead. Yeah, man. 13s, Del Sol 13s, man. They went crazy. Yesterday, I was outside and people were snatching them up. They didn't do as well online, but who gives a fuck as long as you like the shoe and you got your pair, you got your size.
I went hunting for that yesterday. I went hunting for that on Saturday. But I did literally. My aim of the game was to pick up 2 pairs on Saturday. And one of them, next one I'm gonna showcase now. But one of them definitely was the Del Sol. That instantly when I saw it, and I wanted to get it. But the next one up is that purple 13, bro. That court purple 13 with that suede is all black sneaker with the suede being that court purple 13.
Okay, yeah. I had those in hand. I didn't get a pair for myself. I actually got a pair for somebody that asked me.
Have they come out yet?
Yeah.
No, they haven't come out. I don't think they come out here.
Not there. They came out here a while ago.
Okay.
Black and purple?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got those.
Have I just... I'm trying to remember.
Wait a minute. No, let's be sure. Let's be sure because I bought that shoe. I
was just double checking. You might be right here, bro.
Yeah, it's on eBay.
No, I'm searching. I am so dumb at this moment in time.
You got it.
Yeah. For fuck's sake. I'm living in the past here. I have got them. Well, I have got them. Well, here. Forget what I said. I've got them.
That show you how much he loved 13s. He forgot.
Sneakerhead problems. Sneakerhead
problems. Yes, that is definitely a sneakerhead problem. Listen, anybody that got as many shoes, if you got over, and it's a problem. It is a problem. If you got over 50, 60 pairs, and for those that collect, I know we had Scott, and he said he don't like to use the word collect because he wears them, but I don't see where there's much difference in that, because it is a collection. I don't collect to display. Like I can't remember who I saw say it. One of the bros said it on Instagram. It was Rick the Third actually. This ain't a museum.
No. Hands down.
If I was buying shoes to display, they'll be in my front room. Nah, this is my sanctuary. This is my place of peace right here. I can come in here when I'm in that mode, which I am in a lot of times. I can come in here and reflect. Yeah, go through my stuff, pull certain stuff out the box, maybe throw it on feed if I ain't wore it yet. Walk around the house or whatever, just to activate that foam and make sure stuff is staying intact. But
yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you forget, man. It's all good, bro. I could give you a card for that, but then I would have to give myself a card. So
you know what you know what actually I was thinking, right, was I've got the Royal 13s as well with the blue variation. My mind was set on that because I've got the breads, I got the breads, the flints, the red flints. I got the chutneys, got the Royals. I've just picked up Del Sols, and I totally forgot. Right in that corner up there, I got another 13. And that is the court purple 13s because I did the review. It's on YouTube, and I totally forgot about them.
Yeah,
and that's a shame because I need to wear them. Definitely need to wear them.
I think the Royals are underrated.
Yo, bro, hands down. If you like, I'm gonna say one thing. If you have a red variation of a sneaker, it's also good to get the blue variation of that sneaker because it does really well. And I love those rolls, and it's nice to have that diversity in your collection as well.
You got the white and blue and the black and blue, or just the black and blue?
Black and blue.
I wish I would have got the white and blues before the price went up. What
would you mean?
There's the white and purple. There's the white and blue, just like the so this Del Sol is pretty much white mellow 13.
Yeah.
So we got the black Royal.
Oh, the white and purple was just when did that white and purple come out?
This was a few years ago.
Yeah, I don't
white and purple. It's white, purple, and yellow. Some people call them the Kobe 13s. And there's the white and blue also. That is pretty much a blue cherry. The blue, the cherry 13, the white and red.
Yeah.
The Chicago 13. It's pretty much the blue version of that Chicago 13. So I don't have those. I don't have the white and purple, which I wish I had. Dope, very dope colorway. It's the same thing. White upper, black suede, purple suede with the black sole, and it's yellow on the bottom.
Yeah. See. At that time, I don't think I was picking up 13s like that because they were coming out in 2017, 2018.
Right.
But I got so another couple. He got games, and I got the Obsidian 13s as well to go with that.
I wore my He Got Games last night. I think I left them downstairs.
But before we go into this last sneaker, this is right there. Guess what I popped out in yesterday.
Mr. Home. I saw it.
Look at the legs.
Oh, you are some kind of guy, ain't you? You are some kind of guy.
One black, one white, and also these made an appearance this week as well. And if you know these, you know these.
International Flight 12s.
These came out like on feet this week. These are gorgeous, man. These are absolutely gorgeous. And you know what? That inner line. Look at that inner line.
I was about to say you got to show the inside. I'm gonna give you a yellow card if you don't show the inside. I promise you. You was gonna get it. If you would have put that shoe down and went to your last pickup, you was gonna get that yellow sneaker. It's coming. Yeah.
Oh, the last pickup. I don't know how I managed to get this. I don't know where. And I literally shout out to the bro Scott Simpson. Bro, Scott. you literally messaged me and said, "Selfridges has still got these in stock. If you missed them, release because they semi-released a lot in a lot of places here." And I'm going to tell you this: that I actually saw this on the shelves at a foot site as well. So I know you'll be able to get it. If you don't get it, come at me because I will definitely try and get it for you.
Shit.
But this, you know what's coming, bro. You know what's coming. So I'm gonna, if you, I'm gonna do the review, and this is gonna be out on Thursday. If you know the box, this box is dope.
SC box.
SC box.
I actually got one right there.
Is dope and. In this box.
Come on, man. Look at this shit. Look at it, bro. Look at that, bro. What is it?
Jade Horizons, bro.
Bro, what is show? So what does it feel like?
To own this sneaker?
No, the
Yo,
materials.
I was chasing this. By the way, I'm not gonna give you all the secrets, but I'm gonna definitely tell. Go and watch the review on Thursday.
I'm sorry, I don't want to bust up the review action.
No. But all I'm gonna say is, bro, I've been waiting for this sneaker since October last year, bro.
Yes, we both have.
I'm gonna say this Jade Horizon, like in the camera, it looks a bit lighter than it is in real life, because in real life is a bit more greeny. The off white takes on this is fire. The off white takes on the laces and the lace lock is fire.
Virgil
right?
lives. Virgil lives in that shoe.
I actually thought this sneaker, right? This sneaker right here, I actually thought this was Nubuck.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Go watch the review. Love Kicks Custom on YouTube. Subscribe, comment, hit the like button, share all that shit, man. All that, bro. How you gonna smell it in front of me? You gonna smell it in front of me, bro? That's what we doing. That's what we do. You know what? You know what? You know what? I got you. Okay.
By the way, if you struggle to get this on the 25th, give me a shout. I will source this for you. Because the Jade Horizon 5s is an essential if you're a 5-head.
5-head all day. Listen. I'm
just saying.
That shoe was supposed to come out in the fall last year.
It was supposed to come out with the Bluebirds, and it kind of didn't. So definitely dope silhouette, dope colorway, dope everything on this sneaker.
And it's a light pink on that. That'll be the first shoe. Light
pink? I don't see no light pink on this sneaker, bro.
It don't look like. That's what they say. Pink haze.
Where
the colorway is Jade Horizon Pink Haze.
Pink haze. I can't see no pink haze on this sneaker at all, bro.
Hey, you just made me feel even better about it because I don't wear pink like that.
Look, bro. Can you see any pink, bro?
I can see on that Jumpman on the tongue. I can see a little hint of pink there. But really? it looks gray, very grayish, silverish.
Yeah, it's very silverish, bro.
But when you see it on pictures online, it looks. I can see that little hint of pink. Maybe it's my mind. Yeah. Since I saw the word pink,
I can tell you now, bro. There's nothing pink about this sneaker at all.
Yo, we'll have it. We'll have me. When I say we, I mean me and everybody else. we will welcome that shoe with open arms.
And you know what? Okay. I love the fact that they gave you the SE box as well. That is gorgeous. But watch out for that review on Thursday. I'm gonna give you my opinions, and I'm gonna say this is definitely not a letdown. Definitely not a letdown. I really, 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 really appreciate that sneaker.
You can't be let down with that, man.
No, 100% not. So, Q, I know you called me yesterday for a reason.
So we got a preview last week with Scott, and now we have everything in hand. We have seen TJ's review. My review is also live, and I'm gonna go in order. I'm gonna go in height order in my personal height order.
Yeah.
Finally.
Hey.
Finally.
The playoffs.
I've been wanting this shoe since 1997. And I finally got it. Finally. Throughout all the broke years of my young life, all the fuck ups, I finally got this shoe.
You know what's really funny, bro? We're an hour in and we're still looking at sneakers we picked up last week. Yo, I told you, this month is broke season, yeah?
Man. Bruh, I'm glad my wife ain't hearing this.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Let's before we move on to the next sneaker, right? Let's start that lever is soft. How many pickups did you do this month, bro?
6 or 7.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. Eight for me, bro.
Worse. It sounds worse when I say it out loud.
and on that note, we're both getting this yellow sneaker, bro. There's been too many pickups. We talk about being a hound dog, bro. We went werewolf with his stuff. Yo, that's ridiculous. I told you it's gonna be broke season.
It's not over because Air Max Day is coming. And speaking of Air Max Day, we're gonna roll through this. So there was the UNC 6. There was the Mellow 13.
Oh no! Okay, before you show it. Disclaimer, especially to you, Marcel. I really do apologize for picking up all these sneakers. And influencing your thoughts, because I think you told me the other day, our enthusiasm drives your purchases. So I apologize to you, bro. I'm really, really sorry for influencing your purchases of Jordans.
I was just talking to Marcel this morning. Literally.
He told me, because of you, since 1991, 1992, I never picked up a Jordan. I only picked up 3 or 4 Jordans. In the space of a couple of months, I picked up 5 or 6. I'm sorry, bro.
He told me the same thing, bro. He might have copied and pasted the message.
I'm sorry, Marcel.
He might have copied and pasted the message, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Marcel,
we're too enthusiastic with this stuff, bro.
Listen. We love you, Marcel. We do. And listen, Marcel is one of the biggest supporters of everything that we do, from my channel on YouTube, your channel, straight to the toe, our individual pages on IG. So Marcel is definitely the bro. I have regular conversations with Marcel about sneakers from time to time, but it's not our fault, bro. I told him. I told him, bro. You do what you do. We do what we do. We all love sneakers. Don't blame me, bro. Blame 23. Don't blame me. Blame 23. All right. That's what you do, Marcel. Shout out Sneaker. Y'all go follow Sneaker Casual DM, man. That's the bro, Marcel. He, in the Netherlands, he's repping the Netherlands.
Yeah.
The culture over there is different. So just to be able to have that conversation with him and be able to try to understand another culture in a different country.
And this is where I thought, I don't think we can actually knock certain sneakers, because Jordan 1 mids are really popular in Netherlands. So
they're doing raffles. Bro told me they doing raffles on mids.
Yeah.
So when he said that.
Out of respect, I'm not going to diss any sneaker going forwards. Like in terms of the silhouette, but in terms of quality control, I'm going to go and be honest with that. But in terms of silhouettes, I can't sit here and disrespect any sneaker, be it a mid or a high or a low or whatever it is, because at the end of the day, I think every sneaker deserves its shine in its placement for where it is, because it brings significance to other people. And to be honest, I'm going to say this: we are very privileged, especially you guys in the States and us in the UK and some areas in the EU. We are very privileged, and pretty much so I think overly privileged with some sneakers that we get, because at the end of the day, we have the luxury to pick up sneakers. But this is one of the reasons why I help people more and more in areas that can't, because Like we have so much privilege that we can go, like I've just showed you, all 3 sneakers I picked up. And the Jade Horizon 5s were sitting at a foot site as well. So I could have picked up another couple of pairs if I wanted to for other people. But this is why I actually do this, and I want to do this because people like, so it's like Marcel will tell you, in Holland, everything sells out. You can't get nothing. They're doing raffles for mids. Who heard? We don't even do raffles for mids here. So in that climate, he in East Africa can't get sneakers. He can't walk into a shop like we can to get sneakers. He has to go all the way down to South Africa to even go to a resale shop. So in terms of that, I'm gonna say like I'm not gonna go in future. I'm not gonna go on diss any sneaker like in terms of the silhouette because I think it's disrespectful to the people who pick it up as well.
Yeah, we can't do that. We don't want to fall into that sneaker snob category that we spoke on last week with Scott.
Yeah.
So we'll always have our opinions and our point of views, but at the end of the day, rock what you like, buy what you like.
Yeah. Exactly. So and to be honest, like there's some really special mids out there. Definitely some very special mids out there. And from that perspective, like I do appreciate mids. I just wish they would bring a bit more better quality to them, a bit more originality to them. And that's my only qualm. But the whole silhouette, I don't mind it, to be honest.
Right. So this is number 3 because we did my number 1 together. The playoff was 2. Yow!
What was your number 1, by the way, bro?
The Del Sol.
Oh, okay, Del Sol.
What is that? Velvet?
That, bro. I see. The mellows are nice, right? Yesterday it happened. Del came over in the morning, nice and early, and we ended up going to Central London. And Del picked up his heavies, his concept heavies. Dope, bro. You need to get them.
I'm probably not gonna go full pack on these. But I do want to say we see the denim from the toe.
Yo, that's so dope.
Going through
the denim.
But look, it's got that dark patch of denim right there.
Whoa, bro. Bruh. Yeah, you know what? The really good thing is the material choice placements are all different on all the concepts. Like literally, like one concept heavy to another concept heavy would totally different. One might be darker, one might be lighter, and even the mellows are the same thing. And I know you're gonna pull this out and look at that, bro. The placement, the paisley placement on that back tab is, or not the back tab, but the back part of that sneaker, the back heel is different. They're totally different. Like
look at the denim. Everything is different.
It is so dope. So dope.
The swooshes and the green mudguard are the only things that are the same.
Constant. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the speckles on the midsole, speckles on the eye bubble, the air bubble, and that corduroy, bro. Like corduroy.
You know the tongue itself reminds me of about like a couple of years back. Johanna released his was it Stompers? Was it Reebok Stompers? No, it was Adidas Stompers. Like she had like this all purple Fenty Stompers. So I actually picked up for my girlfriend's sister because she really wanted them, right? And I sourced them for her. That velvet on that tongue reminds me of that sneaker because that whole sneaker was wrapped in that red velvet.
Yeah, man. These different, bro. They purposely done now. Let's reiterate, purposely done.
That quality control, bro. Bloody hell, that quality control.
They did. In my opinion, they took a little. They stripped the bottom half of a page out of Sean Weatherspoon's book. I was gonna just say that, bro. I think Sean Weatherspoon was walking past the Nike store, and they thought, "Yo, yes, inspiration." Yeah, so that's them, man. That's them. Shall we continue?
Yeah, go on, bro. What's the next one? I know you got next one.
Yo, y'all have to excuse the smile on my face right now
because he's getting the next one out, and the next one is next level. Go on. You should argue. If you don't know what you're looking at, that is the Jordan 1 Rebillionaires. Like, dope.
What you said? What you said a couple of weeks ago, bro? Rebelli.
Bro, that is amazing. And yo, stop stroking the box. I see this new shoe, bro. Why, bro? Why? Yo, bro, you almost. Did you need a room? Do you need a room for you and your sneakers, bro? and we can see live for this Foot Locker employees stroking the box. And just, bro, I'm giving you this for stroking that box. That yellow sneaker, bro.
The paper. You know what? We don't need to do it. Watch the review, man. The review.
Yeah, watch
live.
the review. Go watch Q's review for the Rebillionaires.
My lace bag got torn. I don't care about
that. No, nobody cares about that, bro.
Right. It don't matter. Let's go. I ain't looked at him since yesterday.
Hold on. Is that X orange or brown or is it red? We're about to find out. And
it's red.
It looks. Yo, for a moment it did look brown. For a moment it did look. Yo, as it's focusing, it went brown to red, bro. So Nike's taking their shots out of focus.
Yeah. Listen, man. And I got something to say about these, okay?
Go on.
Because I've seen, and I want to, but I ain't gonna say no names. All right. I've seen people in the sneaker culture trash this shoe. That's all I gotta say.
Sheesh. Damn, bro.
Bro. Ooh, I want to rant. I want to rant.
I know. I haven't seen the video, your YouTube video yet, because I'm going to check it out after this. But I know you went on a rant on that, bro.
No, I didn't.
Did you not?
I stayed in pocket. I stayed in pocket, bro. Like I wanted to.
This is live representation of what Q actually did before he got to record that video. He was raging inside. He just went, "Woo-saw, sneaker time."
Yo, I was bubbling, bro. I was bubbling when I was hearing the opinions of sneakerheads that I respect talk about this shoe. It was infuriating, bro. Like, this ain't. I don't care. You know what? I don't care. I don't care how people feel about it. But the fact that I respect the opinions of the people that I heard talking about it angered me. However, it didn't change the way I saw it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this like just quickly before you carry on. It doesn't. I think sneakers are such a complex thing that it's one sneaker or one illustration of a sneaker will not be the same or won't have the same effect on some person than the other person. And I think that's really true with this sneaker. That's a very divisive sneaker because a lot of people like it and due to what it kind of represents. and a lot of people don't like it because of what they try to execute or the way they looked at it. Because I think that whole narrative comes from what Nike's been doing over the last 5 to 10 years, or even longer than that. Because I think a lot of people are still looking at it as a gimmick, and then they're not really really understanding the story. And I think a lot of people will eventually, over time, look at that sneaker and say they've missed out and they regret missing out on it.
You know what? It is a gimmick. But how often do we see gimmicks with products? We see gimmicks. We watch commercials anytime you watch TV. Even when you watch movies and music videos, you see product placement, you see advertisements, you see gimmicks, you see stories, you see different ways to advertise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about none of that shit because I like this. Okay. I like this. I don't own shadows. I know you do.
Yeah.
I don't own breads. I don't own the patent bread. I don't own any variation of the Jordan 1 bread. I don't own any variation of the Jordan 1 shadow.
Yeah.
So for me, this shoe represents the best of both worlds. It does not, for me, take away from the shadow. It does not take away from the bread. This is dope.
Yeah.
That's all it is to it.
I'm gonna share something with you, bro. Like literally, I like that sneaker, but that sneaker itself, I like that sneaker, and I'm gonna try and get that sneaker. Hold on, is that your undefeated pair?
No.
Oh, so you got another pair coming?
Mm-hmm.
Did you just do an alley-oop there, bro?
Mm-hmm.
I love you, bro. But I'm gonna show something to you. I've been eyeing this sneaker up for quite a while, right? Look at that shoe dog behavior. This is shoe dogs in the wild when they come sniffing that Foot Locker exclusive jizz.
You gonna actually put the sock? I don't care.
Oh, by the way, that sneaker itself reminds me very much of this. Like, this is the Steph Curry MVP pack. And this reminds me of that top sneaker up there. There is definitely something about sneaker that with that graffiti outline, that homage to something that's meaningful. There is something definitely that goes a long way into giving that character to that sneaker. So that Steph Curry MVP pack is a very dope pack to me personally. It came out years ago. But that white variation, I love that. Absolutely love that.
Fuck that shit.
What? He's just did the Jordan over Curry conversation. Bro, you can put the sneaker down now.
Okay. Tried to. It didn't work.
And this is why we love sneakers, because you get self-absorbed. You get addicted to the glue, and as you can see, this is another sneakerhead in the wild.
Nah, man, these hard, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about these, man.
Yeah.
And I managed to pick up this pair yesterday. First come, first serve.
Bro.
I am anticipating receiving another pair via Undefeated. And that pair is going to the UK.
Thank you, bro. By the way, does it come with red laces?
It does not. However,
damn it.
My brother, King Rod, shout out to King Rod. Mr. It's a Beautiful Thing. He said, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It is, Rod. It's a beautiful thing. Rod said he wants to put red laces in his. Also, Retro Rick said he might put red laces in his.
By the way, the really reason why I'm saying red laces is because Scott wants to put red laces in his. Scott said he was gonna. That wasn't Scott. Somebody said to me they want to put. They would actually, it might be Scott because we had a conversation. You said red laces would look nice in those billionaires because of the back band sign.
So guess what?
What's that, bro?
Right now, I'm wearing these. Right? I got the black lace in one, and then the other, I got the red.
Got laces. The red laces.
So guess what's gonna happen to this shoe?
Black laces, bro.
I got the red and the Jordan 1 laces. I think Jordan 1 laces are the 72-inch.
Yeah.
So these are authentic Jordan 1 red laces that I will probably try. I might not go with it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I probably will. But we're gonna at least experiment with the red laces in the Rebellionaires. Excuse me while I put the top back on my box.
and if Q disappears, that means he's gone somewhere with his sneaker. He needs a room with his sneaker.
Hey man, y'all mind y'all business. Mind y'all business. What happens between me and my Rebellionaires?
It stays between me and my Rebellionaires.
All right. Y'all mind y'all business. Don't be in y'all business. Don't be in mine, all right?
I'm gonna tell your missus to get that blue light out, bro.
You know what? Mind your business, all right? Snitches get stitches.
Yeah, true. All right, cool. So it took us an hour and a half to get to this point where we just showcased all the sneakers from last week.
Hey man, it is what it is, bro. Listen, and we appreciate everybody that watches. Okay, all the subs. We appreciate everybody that subscribed to each of our channels. We appreciate everybody that follows us and gets into it with us on IG. Speaking of IG, okay, let's premiere for the first time. Let's premiere my boy TJ, Lovekickscustom. Let's talk about you because the sneaker news, bro.
What's up with the sneaker news, bro?
It's classic, bro. This is legendary content that we're talking about right here. Okay? If you for the people that watch on my channel, if y'all don't follow TJ on IG, y'all missing out. I mean, of course we do podcast stuff. Of course, like he just talked about. Look at this. I mean, magic. Bro.
Real magic. I was literally there's a thing behind it. I'm hoping it kicks off. Well, I'm gonna keep doing it, and I hope it kicks off because that's more like a community thing. Because what I really want is the sneaker tag is like, you know, when you play. Have you ever played playground tag?
Mm-hmm.
When you run, you go tag your it, and this is the whole emphasis behind the sneaker tag is every Monday I put a post out for sneaker tag. What is to drive that kind of influence and to drive that kind of not influence but like community feature where like, yo, I've been tagged, now I need to create a reel. Get your like inspirations and like yo, what can I do? So and create a reel, tag it to 20 people, and they pass it on. And just tag, pass it on, tag, pass it on. So all of a sudden, people are making reels and content from just putting on the sneakers. So you got a whole week to make a reel to tag another 20 people on to go forwards. So that's why I call it sneaker tag, because basically I'm the sole emphasis of starting it. So here's my initial tag, pass it on, and it becomes a chain tag. So people pass it on.
Yeah.
And you don't even need to tag me back. You do not need to tag me back. It's just me saying, what you got on your feet for this week?
Yeah. And I gotta be completely honest. I've kind of dropped the ball on that because I tend to get out because I work hard. So I'll work myself so hard during the day that when I get home, I don't feel like doing much.
Yeah.
Outside of it, and my reviews are very much just me, genuine me. Just like I try to give y'all on the podcast, genuine me. The only difference with my reviews is I kind of pull back on my language, and I try to keep it kid friendly, family friendly. Yeah, but on the podcast, y'all gonna get the real shit. But
I thought you were gonna give out f bombs there. F you this and F you that.
No. I don't. I'll give it when I feel it. You know what I'm saying? Because I pride myself on grammar and my vocabulary, so I don't have to cuss when I don't want to. But when I'm just being my genuine self, if I feel like cussing, I will, which is cool. I don't knock nobody that chooses not to, but it is what it is, man. I talk the way I talk. I don't speak on the podcast. I try to speak on my reviews. Well, on the podcast, I talk. I talk the way I talk.
And you know what? It's really interesting. Like you know when you do a review, right? I don't know how it's for you. You know when you do a review for a sneaker, you come down, you look at the sneaker. You either open it before or you open it during the review. I normally have to like to have a look at the sneaker before, look at the detailing, look at what I need to speak about. Right. And if I don't know about the sneaker, do a bit of history breakdown, like literally work out what I'm going to talk about. Right. And then you got it's not even scripted because for me I absorb information quite quickly and I'm like, yeah, bang, 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 right? But when it comes to podcasts, yo, this is off the cuff. This is raw, bro. We just go in and it's like, yo, bang, let's go.
Yeah, we'll come up with topics and we discuss the topic. We make sure that we both know the topics, but we don't discuss what is going to be said during the topic. So, but sneaker news for today, and I'm not gonna play all of them. I'm just gonna play the one for today. So if y'all don't know, y'all go back and watch the sneaker news. He does. TJ does post them also on his YouTube channel as shorts. So whether you watch them on YouTube or IG,
to be honest, I've stopped doing that because I literally I might re-up. I've got loads to re-upload on YouTube if I do that. If I come back to that, but I've just kept them on Instagram at the moment because it's diversity in terms of content. So I think sneaker news personally belongs on Instagram than YouTube, but I might going forwards do them on YouTube or carry on or start uploading them back on YouTube.
They'll be later. When I notice when you do post them on YouTube, they're later. They're not day of like they are on IG. So tune in, man. I mean, great shit. For example, let's go.
60 seconds sneaker news.
Welcome back, and that's on the Triple S Combo is a new collaboration item for this week. Triple S on the chest makes the Hype Beast Fest as the Stripes look eager to join the collaboration hype. Would you buy a sneaker with ice cream and frosting on top? Well, that's what Hickman Sugar wants you to do, as apparently on eBay you can get this toe clipping ice cream whipping on sneaker on auction on eBay. Now we have a feature race for the Chicago Jordan 1. The Chicago Jordan 1 is expected to release on the 29th of October. Lord help us if this cock can balls this one up. Again, the concept ones with the Postman Pack ones. More stealing, more dealing, more horse scrap from your favorite delivery service. StockX is taxing your face for 15% to return them. StockX told Dennis was being a menace and charged him 1.2k to return his authentic AUG2s. Talk about taking the whole cake and eating it. And finally, Hermes is changing name to Every to best describe their delivery service because every package will get stolen, beaten up, or lost on the way to your door. Thank you for watching. See you next week and peace.
Yo, bro.
Listen, man.
I'm dead.
Listen.
Yo, you know how many people want to see the outtakes, bro? You know how many people want to see the outtakes?
This sneaker news thing, bro, in my opinion, is the best thing that you do because it's concise, it's to the point, and being that I create also, I understand what you have to do when you create the sneaker news. So I have more of an appreciation for it as a creator. But bro, it's so dope, such a dope segment. Like, and if I don't get the sneaker news, I'm gonna feel some kind of way, and you will be hearing about it. I know other people, do as well.
Yo, I'm surprised. I think it'll keep growing and growing and growing, and that's not the emphasis of why I do the sneaker news. The reason, like, the whole emphasis for the sneaker news was me and Alex. Shout out Alex, bro. Hopefully you will get Alex back on once he's a bit more settled in France. But me and Alex were doing the Sneaker Weekly hashtag, which was semi like this, semi like a podcast, but it was more to do with fashion. It's more to do with fits and how you fit your drip with your sneakers and stuff like that. So we were discussing that. We're giving the GOAT ratings came from that because obviously like that's the evolution of my GOAT ratings came from the Sneaker Weekly hashtag. And something that we always did at the end of it was talk about the news quickly, then bang, 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 bang. And Alex thought it was a bit too long because the show became a bit too long. So we took the segment out because we were like, okay, cool, that's fine. Let's just not do that. Let's just concentrate on the main emphasis of the show, which was sneakers, fits, and fashion. And then it was doing well. Unfortunately, Alex got a bit busy with life, so we kind of stopped doing the show. But that the GOAT ratings came for that for my reviews, and obviously the Sneaker Weekly hashtag came off that show because it was like not sneaker, but 60 seconds sneaker news. I got tongue side, bro. 60-second sneaker news came from that show because it was like, yo, I want to still do the news because it's quite funny, it's interesting, but I want to give my take on the news. So this is why I'm very, very not funny, but cynical. I would say cynical. I would say what I feel on that subject matter, and a lot of people are actually thinking on that subject matter. So yeah. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna just say it. And yo, bro, there is some of the lines on the sneaker news they've been just said back to me, bro. They're like every time they become instant classics to a point where it's almost like, you know, like I'm like, yo, and I said, like, no, bro, like the other time was like, that's a dumb situation. Like,
so the thing with me with sneaker news, every now and then, I have my one favorite segment, but with this week in particular, and as well as other editions of the weekly sneaker news, I can't decide. So then,
but they're getting better and better. That's the thing.
No, I have to happily disagree with you because it's been consistent. The consistency of the greatness of the weekly sneaker news. Like sometimes the stories aren't as interesting, but it's always the top stories. Yeah. Sometimes it's a little funnier than the last one.
Yeah.
But it's always consistently funny. It's always consistently informative as well as being consistently funny. So that's the thing for me when it comes to when you do the weekly sneaker news is like sometimes it's stuff that, went over my head. It was past my radar. I didn't even know this was happening, but I find out what's going on and it's entertaining at the same time. You see what I'm saying?
One thing I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you my commitment to the sneaker news in a bit. But one time, like for me, it's bringing that little bit of funny joy into people's lives every week. And I'm not an entertainer. I'm not an influencer. I'm not an entertainer. I'm just a normal person. I do this. I do the YouTube, the Instagram, just because it's fun for me. This is why we do the Shoe Dog podcast. I don't want anything from it. And if something does materialize in the future from it, I will be giving back to the community for it because basically that's where it belongs. Everything, all our successes are always going to be shared because I believe we grow. All of us grow together. And we don't grow separately, and like growing separately doesn't mean much to me. Like I could be if I'm putting mind to it, I could go levels and levels and levels by myself. If I wanted to, I'll feel really lonely if I was at that level and none of my bros were there. See what I'm saying? Or none of the people that I respect were there. And for me, it's always about giving back. And it's something like the sneaker news for me is giving back something funny back to everybody to enjoy. Like, no, bro. And I'll tell you the commitment. I'll tell you the commitment. I was out yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got up in the morning, 7 o'clock, picked up sneakers, came back, did the live, right, with Cam. Then got ready, flipped my clothes, got ready, went to this wine bar from until like 6 or from like 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock or 6 or 7 o'clock. Got home at 7:30. We chilled, watched a couple of shows, and then like legit had a couple of drinks and just chilled. My mate went to sleep. Mate left at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I literally. I was okay. You look at that sneaker news again and tell me I'm not okay because at 3 o'clock in the morning, right? Got up, wrote the news. Right, I had the subjects in mind. Wrote the sneaker news. Took me like 30 to 40 minutes. Just quick looking through. Bang, 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 bang. This is like this night. I remember this happened. Recorded it in another 40 to 50 minutes. Edited it in another half an hour to 50 minutes. And by this time, it was 3, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, bro. and I was like, and this is why I woke up at 2:30, bro. and I was like, all right, cool, that's fine. I will put alarm in for like 9 o'clock, and I'll wake up and post it and go back to sleep. So I literally woke up 9 o'clock, dropped the news, went back to sleep. Yo, bro, like if I didn't enjoy it as much and I didn't want to bring that little bit of happiness, I wouldn't have done it. I would like, yo, I can record it in the morning, and I do this like, and that's even for the reviews I do. That's even for the Shoe Dog podcast I do. That's even for the lives I do. I have this I'll have this like dedication to kind of come on and just have fun with it and enjoy it. And bro, I've been doing this for like the YouTube since August 19th of August last year.
Yeah, and 6 months, 7 months.
Yeah, and I'm not stopped. And constantly every week there's something new. But it's not. I don't pick up sneakers because I have to do it for YouTube. I pick up sneakers because I want it. I enjoy it. And all the sneakers I get, I'm gonna wear. But also, I do a lot more like customs, reviews, and all that stuff. The Shudo podcast being one of it. But I wouldn't like it takes up a lot of my time, bro. It takes up a lot of my time.
Yeah,
but
it's a labor of love.
Yeah.
People, I don't think people. Some people realize how much, because everybody's not a creative person, right?
No.
That's one thing I had to struggle with throughout my life. Being a creative person, for me, it went from drawing to rapping. That's why I am 808 Kicks. The 808 comes from the music part of my life. Yeah, because I do still make music. I make beats. I rap periodically now. But I help other people. I still record music. That's why I got on headphones, and my microphone is over here out of the camera shot, because this is my studio equipment. I got a keyboard right here in front of me. Y'all can't see. But being a creative person my whole life, understanding the process of creativity, even going from art, physical art, drawing and painting. And then I got into model cars, which is also an art form. And then I got into music. And now when I became a sneakerhead, getting into the creation aspect of that, doing YouTube videos, doing IG videos and lives, reels, doing this podcast, the creation process is not easy. You have to have a dedication to it, a personal dedication, not just from a monetary standpoint, because I'm going to be honest with y'all right now. We don't make no money from this. Okay. We love doing this. This idea came from jokes with Egot Soul, calling him a shoe dog. and the conversations that me and TJ have, because we are bros. And it's like, wait a minute. We on the phone for all these hours, having jokes, having conversation, whether it's something as far as the sneaker culture is concerned, whether it's trivial, whether it's serious, whether it's controversial, we having these conversations. Let's let everybody hear our conversations, because a lot of people feel the way we feel, and some people don't. Some people don't even know what's going on. So when it comes back to you doing the sneaker news, it's important culturally for our audience, for the people that rock with us. And when I say audience, I don't mean random people. Yeah, we'll have random people, and that's appreciated. That's much appreciated. But for our core group, these things matter. These things are important to us. This is the stuff that we pay attention to. And it when it come out good or great, which we all aspire to be great at whatever it is that we're doing.
Yeah.
When it comes out great, it has to be celebrated and it's appreciated, bro. And for all the work that I put in, for all the work that you put in, and others around us, people that we know, the people that we want to have on the podcast in the future, and people that we have had on the podcast in the past at this point, it's great, bro, because this is what we do. This is what we care about. It's not like we don't, y'all just listen to us go in for 30, 40 minutes about world things. We're not fully focused 100% on sneakers, but this is the culture that we're a part of. This is stuff that we love to do. And as creative people, I know TJ makes beats. When you watch his channel, he's not buying beats. He's not leasing. He's not doing royalty-free stuff. He makes his beats.
Yeah.
Which gave me an extra appreciation, because I've been doing this since I was 14, started writing music, and 17 started producing music. So just being a creative person, man, everybody does not have that creative drive in them. And for people like us, it'll hurt us to not be able to create in a certain way.
I think for me, it's it's the freedom of expression. Like I found whenever like I'm massively like this. I used to back in the day. I used to have my whole studio. I used to make my own beats as well, from fresh as well and stuff like that. So and like sometimes when it got to a point where I had to choose either making music or basically working full time, and I chose working full time, obviously. But it is always about the creative expression, and it was always been about the creative expression. So whenever I go into something, I don't go half-assed. I always go full in, and this is why my evolution has been a sneakerhead. Went from picking up sneakers to then like picking up sneakers, and then to kind of like saying I'm gonna customize sneakers and make sneakers and do, and it kind of and it grows, and bro, I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna even grow bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, and unfortunately, like it's gonna come to a point when I have to really think about what I've got in my collection, what I need, and bro, like there is other things out that I'm planning. As a group of people that was going to be phenomenal. Like I'm not going to give anything away. And this is because I'm filling in gaps, filling in holes, and I want to learn, and I want to always constantly learn and develop. And that whole learning and development process of something that you love outbeats anything that anybody else can teach you. And I think that's whatever you enjoy doing and whatever you enjoy and love doing, and if you can express yourself and if you can grow from it and you learn from it, do it. It doesn't need nothing. You don't need to really make money off everything. Like, everything is not about value of money. It's about what you love and enjoy, and I think that's the most important thing. If you love and enjoy something so much so that it gives you that happiness, it outranks any value or any money that anybody can give you. And that's from my personal opinion.
That's the correlation.
Yeah.
Remember earlier when we were talking about moments, bits of happiness.
Yeah.
You got this bit and you got that bit. And you got this bit down here and this bit over here. And when you bring them all together, it becomes happiness for your life. You know, exactly. I encourage every single person watching this right now and in my day-to-day life, when you have a passion for something, pursue it in whatever way makes sense for you. I understand not everybody is fortunate. When I was younger, I didn't have the financial ability to pursue my passions, but now I do. And so I have to decide, like you said, I had to make that same decision when I was in my 20s and early 30s. Do I continue to chase this, or do I choose to sustain my life to be able to have the type of lifestyle that will allow me to do things that I enjoy? And that's what I chose. However, I didn't give up those things that I enjoy. Because when I go to work 5 days a week, and my wife implanted this in my head when we first met, and it remains true. Your work finances your real life.
Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does.
For those of us that have 9-to-5s.
Yeah, you can't sit there and wish upon a dream and start for no resources. You have to have resources to develop. You have to. Unfortunately, if that means working a 9-to-5, and then be it unfortunate or fortunate, some people love their 9-to-5s, and some people don't. So, like in reality, it's called stepping stones, and there's a reason why it's called a ladder and it's called a stepping stone. You need to jump on those stepping stones one step at a time. Some might be longer than others. Some might be shorter than others. But if you have ambition and drive, and you want to go and do something that's awesome and you love, go and do it. Just 100% go and do it. Do not give up on your dreams just because somebody says you can't. Or you're in a certain situation that you can't do it at this moment in time. Build to it, and this is why I said, do not give up on your dreams. Keep constantly building to it. And on that subject, me and Del were out yesterday, and we were talking about this actually. And to be honest, I don't know how it came about. And we were saying there's two types of sneakers. There's going to be two types of sneakers going forwards. One, and it always has been. Number one is those people that couldn't afford it then that can afford it now. right? Because they're built to it, and that's us. That's us. Because I was in the same boat. Del was in the same boat. You're in the same boat, Q, and I think he was in the same boat. And now the other thing, another future sneakerhead would be children of now sneakerheads. Children that kind of grow like Scott. Scott's got his little kid that he's got the same sneakers as he has. He's gonna grow up and he's gonna say, "Oh, my dad used to get me those when I was younger." He's got a real appreciation, and they grow, and then there's going to be sneakers that are not sneakers now that will grow into sneakers in the future because they couldn't afford them now. So it's always going to be that there's going to be two variations of sneakers going forward, and that's truest, like in terms of who actually really appreciate sneakers and grow with sneakers. So, bro, like if you can't do it now, I would always say grow, develop. And growth is a good thing. You might not happen now, it will happen in the future if you want it to happen. And that's the most important thing: is plant the seeds now, keep working it, keep nourishing it, keep growing it, and it will get to your goal. You'll get to your goal.
Yeah, and let's be honest. When it comes to creativity, not everybody has it. Not everybody has the high level of creativity that the masses will appreciate. That's number one. That goes without saying, because there are a lot of creative people whose art is not appreciated outside of their small circle, or in some cases not appreciated by anyone else. And I think that can be a product of lack of passion. Because some people want to pursue certain things because they know that if they become successful at that thing, it will bring them monetary gain. That should not be your sole purpose for doing what you do. Everybody needs money. Okay. The way the world is set up, you need currency, whether it's dollars, euros, pounds, yen, or whatever other kind of currency.
Forget currency. I'm gonna go to the foot sites and I'll start offering them corn. Do you want some corn on the cob?
Exactly. If you're a farmer, corn is your currency. Eggs are your currency. Chicken is your currency. For us.
Can you imagine, bro? Walk into a shop and you got popcorn, just eating them. Do you want some popcorn? I'll swap you a Jordan.
Yeah. I mean, so in a sense, that's what we do. You know, we have a passion for these things that we love, and we want to share it, and we hope that is received in a certain way. And with it being received, there comes the monetary gain, the financial aspect of things. And for a lot of creative people I know, especially from moving around the music industry, I'm pretty sure you can agree, a lot of artists are not aware of the monetary aspects of things. No. A lot of artists, and also athletes. That's why you see a lot of athletes go broke during or after their careers because they're not financial savvy. They just want to perform.
And unfortunately, I think that cycle is breaking, especially because of athletes. Because there's a lot of people out there educating new athletes that are coming through. Because there's the lack of education of money management is a massive thing. Like if you in reality, you could be a millionaire in one moment and you could lose it all in the next moment.
Yeah.
So it's important. So money management, and money management is very important. And this is why I said money comes and goes. But your dignity, your pride, your word, what you say. This is why it's very important to be an honest person in life, because at the end of the day, like when it's all said and done, you're going to be judged by what you did and who you did it to.
Yeah, and fame, the fame aspect of it, that's a whole nother topic. I mean, with creation, fame and financial success, in my opinion, aren't hand in hand because of what you just said: money management, growth and being able to spread and give your art to the appropriate people, because the mainstream, the pop, right? Everything that's pop will make money. There are so many talented people that don't make it to that pop level. So some things just go under the radar, although it's great. So you getting caught up in that, and it's depressing sometimes for a creative person, but I try not to let that deter me from creating.
Yeah. Like, and passion is a massive input onto that, because if you're passionate about sneakers, or if you're passionate about any subject, like, if you just do it, just go and do it. It doesn't matter if you've got one supporter, no supporters. If your mum and dad have got your back, it doesn't matter. It does not matter, as long as you enjoy it and love it, and it gives you that fulfillment that you need. And you to get my philosophy is no regrets. Make sure you have no regrets. No regrets. Right. Keep doing what you love and have no regrets in life. I know there's always going to be regrets, but try and minimize them and try to do stuff that you're passionate about. I'm not saying go quit your job and start this or start that. I'm saying sometimes, like for me personally, my week is so mental that my girlfriend worries that I might burn out, or I might kind of slow down a bit, or my creativity. Hey?
I worry about that for you.
Yo, and you gotta, like, I'll give you an example of my week. So I'll work a 9 to 5. Right? That's sort of Monday to Friday is my 9 to 5. So I'll work a 9 to 5. So on top of that, I will record a video on Monday. Probably edit on Monday or Tuesday. Record another, record another video for that. That review is gonna go out on Thursday, and then I'll record another review or pick up for a review for Sunday, right? And that'll be during the week up to Thursday or Friday. Thursday, do a live with Straight to the Toe, which is with me and E. We co-host, and then Sneaker Weekly News comes on. The reels all the way through the week. And then on top of that, we basically do another live with me and Cam on Saturday, and then we do the Shudo podcast that gets edited and uploaded during the week, and that's all around my 9 to 5. So my Monday to Friday 9 to 5. So it's a lot in there, and then just added dash of customs on top of that, because some people ask me for customs, so that adds to the workload that I've got for the week. So I will push out customs when somebody gives me an order, like, oh, can you do this? Can you do that? I've got this idea. So we have a conversation. And like, bro, like that is me pretty much working 2 to 3 jobs. And 2 to 3 jobs, or 1 to 2 of those jobs is just purely fun.
And you have a full-blown relationship to maintain. That's the part. That's the part.
That's the very.
I don't know if your girl watches, but my wife is very aware of everything that I want to and need to do, because my wife is number one in my support system.
Yep, 100%.
When I start something, she will not let me stop. Okay. Mm-hmm. Like she knows, she's aware, very aware of everything that I'm doing, even sometimes before I'm aware of it. That's the type of person she is. So when you laid out your format for the week, my format is very sporadic. When I get a shoe in, sometimes I do the review that same day. I'll record it, edit it, and post it in the same day. I don't have a schedule. People that watch my channel know I don't have a schedule. When I get it in and I have it, and that's depending on how you look at it, that could be a negative, but that's just the way I work. It won't work for me any other way. In my mind, I can't see me doing scheduled things outside of the podcast. When I schedule something, it's scheduled. But outside of that, I'm really random. Like sometimes I feel like doing a reel, sometimes I won't. I know I'm going to do certain reels. I know I'm going to do certain videos. When I get stuff, sometimes I might have worked 12, 13 hours in that day. So guess what? I'm not going to do that review till tomorrow, even though I got the shoe right now. I've had shoes for 2 and 3 weeks sometimes, and I'm not doing the review. You know, sometimes I'm thinking ahead. Sometimes I got so much stuff going around in my head where I can't decide what I want to do and when I want to do it. And because I have a physical job, I have to plan stuff around my physical ability to do these things at the best of my ability.
Yeah.
So you have to balance things out. And for those of us that like at this point, bro, I have come to the understanding that your brain works at a different level than some people. For you to be able to maintain doing so many different things, bro, if my schedule was packed like yours with a full-blown relationship, some things just wouldn't happen. So that's one of the things that I admire about you to the utmost. Like, my respect level for what you do and how you do it is through the roof, bro, because you do a whole lot and it's always good. Your customs don't lack, your videos don't lack. You don't shortchange me on this podcast. We will not shortchange each other on this podcast. Anything that we do together, because we push each other, because we have that dynamic.
I tell you what. I'll tell you one thing, right? Literally, he called me at 2:00, and if you, because I don't think a lot of people are aware. My place got flooded. I last year in July. I haven't got couches. Everything's sorted out pretty much. I haven't got couches. So my mate came around yesterday, and he was suffering because we were on. You know these bean bags that you get like that are filled with like beans and stuff like that, like very foamy stuff, right? So we had that. He was suffering, so we got an inflatable bed, so we inflated the bed out, right? And he was lying on the bed with the beanbag. We was watching a new series on Netflix, and then he went at 2:00, and I was like, I'm still watching this show, and I just kind of just stopped doing what I was doing, recorded Sneaker News, came back, and then like about 7:00 in the morning, I fell asleep on this inflatable bed, right? And woke up at 9, posted the news, went back to sleep, and then he called me and he was like, yo, bro, he goes, oh, I want to show you my new reel for Monday. I said, all right, let's show me. Because did you just wake up? Or did you?
Yo,
give me a second.
Nah, bro. Hey, look, I you know what? I almost did. I'm not gonna give up nothing behind the scenes stuff, because when we start, we do this all in one take. All right.
Yeah.
When we edit the podcast, y'all know it, because TJ will say we're gonna take a break, and you know, it's seamless. Like it's not even 1 second. It'll go from we'll take a break to we back. So we do this all in one take, and we live kind of one take lives. I think that's the thing. That might be the correlation, going back to that word.
Yep.
We live one take lives. Like,
yeah,
I know
exactly.
for myself in particular, like, stuff comes so hot. It comes so fast and so furious that sometimes I can't even process everything that I want and need to do. So I have to then focus on, I need to do this. The stuff that I want to do, it's going to get curved. So the scheduling part of it, I'm just not that's not me, bro. It's not in me, man. For some reason, it's just not in me like that. I can plan on doing something. I'll be thinking about it for a week. But when it's time to do it, it's like, well, I never set a definite time, so I could wait.
Yeah.
Or
like
it might come early. You never know.
This is to just round this conversation up because we're going to move into the news. We're going to move into the events for this week. But just to round this whole thing off is life is one take. You don't get a break. You don't get a curtains call. You don't get a snap retake. Trust me. Life is one take. Live it to your best ability. Be constantly work and to work to your goals and constantly be positive. I know being positive is hard. You guys see me all the time, and you see I'm probably the most upbeat, positive person out there, or like for my group of friends and stuff like that. But like I do have my down days, bro. Sometimes I wake up and sometimes like I'm fucking tired or my mood levels ain't like up there. But I like it's not because I feel down. It's just because my energy levels are probably low. But like you could ask Scott every time he calls me. I'm on. We have a conversation, right? And me and you will have a conversation sometimes as well, bro. And we will literally be. Bro, the other day, you were making pizza, right? You know what's coming. And I said to you, randomly, you were making pizza and we were talking, and I go, and then randomly my brain just thought, yo, this will be quite funny. Yo, bro, what do you call a mouse that almost dies? What does a mouse say? What does a mouse say that almost dies?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. You were making pizzas, bro. You were making pizzas, and it makes sense to me.
Yo, let me tell. No, bro.
And you just turn around. You turn around, and you was like, "What the hell did you just say?" It made. Bro, my brain works in a really weird way, bro.
Oh, shit. No. This was the most random, ridiculous shit. I'm telling you.
Scott will call me. Scott will call me one time, right? And he will be like, "You like, are you taking anything? You're bouncing off the walls." I said, "No, I'm fine, bro."
Yo, Jesus, no, this man, bro. And see, that's another example, right? Because my wife, along with my nieces and my nephew.
Oh no! Did you tell your missus about the joke?
Yes, I did. I refused. No, I refused to call you back, bro. I was not about to do that.
Did she laugh? Did she laugh?
Yes, she did. She laughed. She had a really good laugh about that. And the funny thing is, when we left the concert last night, we went to the All Star Legends hip hop concert last night. And when we left the concert, we both wanted a burger, and we could not find a place that wanted to sell us a burger. And listen, bruh, the lines. I don't know what happened in Atlanta last night. Every single person that lived in Atlanta and Decatur was outside. Nobody that lived within a 30-minute radius of me was in the house at midnight, bro. Every fucking body was outside, bro. And when we decided we're gonna get a burger to go and we're gonna take it home, we couldn't buy a fucking burger, bro. Like either the line was overcrowded, running out into the street. Some of the lines were at the burger places that we wanted to go to. It was Checkers in particular. I'm gonna just say that. And we ended up coming home and eating pizza. Because I make homemade I make homemade pizza. I don't make the dough. I ain't got that advanced with it because that's a whole nother. I don't want to go down the foodie rabbit hole because that's gonna be a whole nother addiction. But
yo, I can imagine right at the back where you got that blank space, you got oven there. You go, bro, from on screen, from left to right, oven, right? And Cooker, sneakers, and Funko Pops.
If I get fully into being a foodie, it's gonna be a whole nother situation because we already. I mean, everybody.
Yo, I got a perfect name for you. Funko Sneaker Foodie. Forget SNS. It'll be FSS.
FSS.
Funko Sneaker Foodie.
So I buy the dough, right? I buy it is normally on flatbread. I buy the flatbread. This is ideal for anybody out there that want to take it. But I buy the flatbread and I build pizza. I do barbecue for myself and I do regular tomato base for her because we like different toppings, right? But
hold on.
Don't you dare down barbecue pizza.
No. I'm gonna give you an idea, right? We talk about so you should get a joint of meat. You should get a joint, right? Like a brisket, right? Cook it, carve it to a Jordan, put the herbs through the laces.
It's not that serious, bro. You know what? That would be for the gram. That would strictly be for the gram, and then I would have to start because I know this is what would happen if I started doing shit like that. It would become a whole nother part of what I do on YouTube. I would have to start doing cooking videos, bro. And I'm lightweight thinking about it already.
The pepperoni ones.
Listen. And see, y'all don't know unless y'all watch the live Instagram live customs talks with TJ and Cam. The ideas flow freely. So I got a lot of ideas for customs. If I was a customizer, bro, like my wife, I'd be divorced right now. Because I'm telling you, bro, I got an addictive personality, so I get consumed with stuff. So I have to try to manage the stuff that I do. And so when I do the pizzas, it was just random, bro. I got off work, and I'm like, my wife had mentioned pizza a couple of days prior.
Yep.
So I was like, soon as I got home, she was still at work. So I would say, I'm gonna make this pizza. And then I end up on a call with TJ and Jesus crust. Jesus Christ.
Yo. So how did it come up? What was your missus saying?
No, I told her, I said, when she called. Matter of fact, she called me. We got off of our call, because she called me.
Yeah.
And so we talked. She get home. I go and let her out the car because I don't let my wife touch doors when I'm around. That's just a chivalry thing that I got stuck in my head. But so I go get her out the car, and as we sit down to eat the pizza. I said, are you ready? She go, ready for what? I said, I just got off the phone with TJ. She said, what TJ done did now? I said, so TJ asked me, what does the mouse that had a near-death experience say? And she looked at me with this look like, what does the mouse say? And Jesus crust. And she put her face in her hands.
It's so bad that it's actually quite good.
It was, and see that's why I love my wife, because certain stuff certain stuff it feel the same for the both of us. It's like Jesus Crust, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, why?
Why? Yo. If anybody's watching out there that wants to create a food chain or a pizza restaurant, please call it Jesus Crust. Please make sure it's got a little mouse next to it with some tire tracks around it saying, "Phew, I survived."
Jesus Christ. Somebody gonna do that.
Yo,
Somebody
do
gonna
it. Do it, and I'll buy your pizzas. I'm giving away free ideas.
We gotta stop.
Jesus
We gotta
Christ.
stop. We gotta stop,
Bro.
We gotta stop.
All right. So let's get a bit serious. Let's talk about this week's news.
Look. This is what for everybody that's watching. This is what I envisioned. I knew we were gonna have episodes like this where we've been off the cuff for like an hour and a half.
Bro, 2 hours in and we haven't talked about the subjects that we're talking about.
No, the only thing that we knew we were gonna talk about was the pickups for the week. Everything else has just been straight off the cuff, bro. Like, and I'm sorry for people that wanted to come and hear us talk about sneakers, just sneakers. Like, y'all gotta forgive us, bro, because we crazy. Both of us crazy. We didn't talk about the creative
on
mind.
my soundboard. I'm gonna record that on my soundboard. Jesus Christ!
No.
Every time, instead of having, I'm gonna put Jesus Christ.
No, I'm giving you a red sneaker. Every time you do that, I'm giving you a red sneaker, bro.
It goes well with my top, so keep giving them to me, bro. All right, cool. All right, let's move on. I
don't even want to talk about my topics. We both got topics. We'll save mine for later because they're not time pertinent. So what you got, man?
So first things first. Let's have a look at the situation with StockX. Let's start with StockX, our favorite reselling company, StockX.
Your favorite.
Well, one of the biggest companies out there for StockX. So I'm this is all allegations at the moment. I'm going to pull this up. So this is the situation that happened. Well, we know it's happened before, but this is a big situation where shout out to Nice Kicks for actually posting this. So what happened was somebody sent over the Yeezy Air 2s to StockX. They got rejected as non-authentic, and then it came back that he had to pay an additional 15% surcharge to get his sneakers back. So in reality, the sneakers he sold for $8,000, and now he has to pay $1.2K to get his sneakers back because in reality, that 15% surcharge on the sale price to return an unauthenticated sneaker is now enforced. So
that's bullshit.
Yep. So
that is pure bullshit. Fuck StockX. Fuck them.
So in reality, this unfortunately, and the thing is, there is also videos of him proving that they're authentic. So this is basically he proved he kind of pulled them out, showed the receipts, showed the sneakers, showed them that they're real. So like the allegations set on StockX at the moment is the fact that they are unauthenticating real sneakers to get that 15% build-in surcharge. That's the allegation. That's told. I don't know whether it's true or not. That's the allegation because this is not the first case. There's been several cases. So imagine, bro, that you were selling a sneaker for about $1,000. So say you was a reseller, or say you was a normal person selling a sneaker for $1,000 because you don't want them, you don't wear them, you stood there, then you want to trade it in, but you can't do the trade, so you send it to StockX and you sell that sneaker for $1,000, and you know it's legit because it came from the right place, you came from the authentic place, you know the fact that where it came from because you got it from the foot sites, but you sent it and they unauthenticated it saying that's a fake, and they charge you $150 to get your sneaker back. That's small change in retrospect to what happened with this guy, but still, like you are literally taking a hit, and you know your sneakers are legit.
Bro, fuck StockX, bro. How dare they charge somebody $1,200? What? Okay. Let's be realistic, okay? So I pay the shipping, right? I post a shoe. A person decides I'm willing to pay that price for that shoe.
Mm-hmm.
That's between me and that person, correct?
Yeah.
So here's these third-party jackasses. They already taken a large percentage. And when I say large, StockX is taking what, 20-30% of the purchase? When it fees, processing, whatever the fuck processing is in the first place. And then there's shipping. So I pay shipping. I pay shipping to StockX and to the person. Maybe that's where that processing bullshit come in at. But if I sell a shoe and y'all say, okay, it's good enough to give to this person, y'all already taking y'all money. But because y'all decide, these people that aren't necessarily sneakerheads, these are people that have jobs, okay? People go into industries, the person that go and work at McDonald's might not even eat burgers.
Mm-hmm.
The person that goes in and works at AutoZone don't know shit about cars. I've seen people that go and work at Foot Locker and Finish Line, they don't know shit about sneakers. It's a job because they need money to pay their bills, to maintain their life, to raise their kids, to support their families. Not everybody that gets into an industry is a product or a fan of that industry. It's a fucking job. So I know for a fact, just like everybody else, if your brain works in a certain way, you know for a fact that there are people on that authentication line at these places, StockX, GOAT, and other places outside of the small, personal, private-owned resale stores. These people don't give a fuck about sneakers. They don't know the difference between a Yeezy 2 and a fucking Adidas Yeezy. All they see is the name Yeezy. They don't know what they're looking at. They don't know why they're looking at what they're looking at. If they're being told by some people to look at certain things, and they're on a time crunch. They have a certain amount of time. Rumor has it, StockX only gives people 60 seconds to look at a fucking shoe. 60 seconds, bro. You're going to look at 60 seconds to authenticate a $8,000 sneaker. Is that what is that the standard?
60 seconds ain't even enough to clean your butt, bro.
Bro, you're going to charge me? You're going to charge me to send me my shoe back? And if I don't give you the $1,200 to get something that I paid for, whether I pay retail or resale, you're going to charge me $1,200 to get my property back from you?
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna kind of like just break it down.
We go into court.
There's allegations. There's always there's loads of allegations. I don't know. This is one of the scenarios that's come out recently in terms of what StockX have done. In terms of like them charging that 15% fee on the value of the sneaker to get it back. So that all of a sudden means that that's currently what the situation is. There's allegations that you're right in talking about like you don't know what the validity of these checkers are, because there's allegations of Travis Scott ones, the Mocha versions, about thousands of pairs went through that were fake, that UAs that were fake. So there's that allegation. There's other allegations where people think that StockX grab their sneaker, swap it out for fakes, and send them back. So there's that allegation. These are all allegations, by the way, not proven to be correct, but these are all alleged allegations that are set by other sneakerheads to StockX. And also, I know this for a fact that there was this back a couple of years, StockX put a premium charge on selling. So over a certain fee, over 600 to 700 pounds, you would have to pay an additional fee because your sneaker was premium.
Right.
So in reality, they were taking much more of a higher percentage of cost. So say you could sell a sneaker for £650, right, for instance, and they'll give you that 15 to 20% charge. But then if the sneaker went above that value, that above value will get charged even more. So all of a sudden, you selling it at 700 wouldn't be cost effective, because you could sell it at 650 and get more money. So they were taxing the sneaker price over a certain price, and they got rid of that. Because a lot of people were in uproar behind it. So there's tactics that StockX do use, which is suspect, very suspect. But they're a business company, and they're looking to profit. They're a business company to be the middleman to prioritize their middle management. And that's what they are. So let's get this right. They like for a company like StockX. I don't care if I'm going in now, but for a company from StockX that don't have good customer service, that rely on email, that you can't talk to, that the automated system shit, that ban people, that strike people, that have suspect activity. Why is anybody going to use you when they can go to eBay now, which is a way better platform to sell sneakers, way better platform to interact with your customers, way better platform to interact with your buyers, way better platform because you can actually call them and get a person to respond to you.
Yes.
Why would they choose StockX?
Fuck StockX, all right? Listen. Fuck them. If you can avoid using StockX, please do so. There are ways. If you love something enough to do that, to pay the amounts of money, get it how you live. Okay, do what you please. It's your money. It's your life.
Yeah.
Fuck StockX. I would never, ever sell or buy anything through that fucking company. It's bullshit, bro. StockX is the biggest vulture of the sneaker culture. The biggest, bro. Like, come on, man. $1,200.
You could use basically splitting facts there, bro. Like, and that's not even like, I know Scott's trying to maneuver a couple of sneakers. He's bought them at last resort because your last resort is StockX, obviously, because you can't find the sneakers elsewhere. And they've cancelled one order already that the person's not shipped out. So he's stuck, like, he can't find. I'll tell you there's special sneakers. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but he can't find them. He can't find them anywhere else. So he's got his last resort StockX. And StockX, the shipper ain't sold out. They refund his money. Bro, I'm going to be really honest. They're updating their system, right, of what the progress of your sneaker is so bad that you'll sit. I've had it in different occasions. I've bought from StockX before. I've had it on a different occasion. Yeah. I've had a different occasion where the shipper hasn't shipped out, and next minute I know the shoes are authenticated and coming to me. It's like, where's the update? Where is the update? Like, it's taking weeks for you to give me that update, and the whole customer service, that element of StockX is so bad, so terrible. They like, why would you've got a StockX company? I know people look at the charges on StockX and value the charge of the sneakers from StockX. I understand all of that because that's a currency, that is a stock value. I understand that, but your company is in the 20s. We're in 2022. yet you can't update, you can't pick up your phone, you can't give us better service. Like, what kind of third rate company are you? So I don't understand that.
Moving forward, and we have shown StockX. I don't want to show them anymore. I don't want to talk about them anymore outside of calling out bullshit like this that you just brought to our attention. Fuck them, bro. Like I've made 2 purchases and 1 sale through StockX. I didn't like it. I didn't like the purchase process, which is why I haven't purchased. Besides the fact that I don't like purchase and resale as it is, but I made the 1 sale, and I wasn't. It didn't hurt me because I got my money back, but I didn't like it. Even sending out, I don't feel like that person, because I didn't get the proper updates. Oh, excuse me, I didn't get the proper updates, so I don't think that person got the proper updates. Yeah. I have purchased 6 pairs from eBay.
Yeah.
2 of which I bought 7 pairs. 2 of them didn't come through. I got a pair on the way right now. The updating, the customer service, being able to track fully through eBay is a hell of a lot better. And also GOAT. This is not an advertisement for either company, but GOAT to me has been better than StockX, and eBay has been better than GOAT.
Yeah.
So
you know what's really amazing is the fact that like when eBay was there doing its thing, and StockX came out and GOAT came out and Flight Club was always being there and stuff like that. When they came out, eBay didn't panic. eBay didn't panic. They were like, okay, cool, interesting. Well, let's level up. They leveled up.
Yeah, they took their time and they upgraded. And I think at this point, eBay is probably the most reliable source for online resale.
Yeah.
You can talk to an actual person. There are certain things about the online resale process that will always be irritating. But when it comes to eBay, they are the least frustrating.
Yeah.
From my point of view. Even with pairs, I had the 1 pair that the guy never shipped. You can communicate with the seller, depending on the situation. If it's direct peer-to-peer, you can communicate with the seller. If it's authenticity guarantee, you have to you are only able to communicate with eBay, but eBay is there. They will answer the phone. You can talk to an actual person, or you can email, or you can message with them. They're very reliable from my experience with them, and so I will rock with eBay moving forward. GOAT, I had a good experience with GOAT. I've purchased now, between me and my wife, 4 pairs from GOAT since 2019. And GOAT has been good. I know that GOAT has corporate backing from Foot Locker and probably other places as well. But there's just the business model and the fact that you can actually communicate with them better than StockX. And on top of this type of bullshit, $1,200, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. For my shoe that I sent to you, that I paid to send to you, and now you're gonna charge me $1,200 to get it back? Fuck that, man. What the fuck? What kind of shit is that?
Some bullshittery, bro. But moving swiftly on from StockX to this situation, bro. Like this situation, our favorite delivery company is at it again.
Your favorite delivery company?
Well, we don't have FedEx here, bro. No, not really. We got Parcel Force. But apparently allegations have been sent to FedEx because somebody swapped out the Concept 1 Air Maxes for some Postman Pat ones.
Some what? Like,
Post-
what
you
are
know,
those?
What are those? What are those Postman Pat ones? You know what? You know who Postman Pat is, bro?
No.
Okay. Before we go into this,
This is not from the Postal game, is it?
no. So Postman Pat is a well beloved character from the children's show from back in the day. I'm gonna visit this site and show you what Postman Pat is. To a lot of people in the UK, this was the show to go to from our childhood memories, and I'm gonna share this with you now. This is
1881.
This is Mr. Postman Pat.
Okay, I've seen him before. I don't know. I'm not familiar with him at all.
Yeah, so he's there's a tune that goes Postman Pat. Yeah, so basically that's from our childhood, right, bro? So basically, it looks like somebody's actually swapped out these Air Max ones, no Jordans, Air Max ones with these Postman Pat ones, or these Postman Pat. So FedEx are doing, FedEx employees are doing the utmost to get the releases, bro.
Listen,
it literally looks like he's put his sneakers in and he was worn the other guy's sneakers and walked off.
Yeah, he took his off, put them in the box, and he didn't even put them in the box right. Like, come on, man. Listen, okay. So when I got my Concept Air Max ones last week, I have a camera on my porch. So this is motion sensitive for any of y'all motherfuckers that think y'all can walk up on my porch and ain't gonna see your ass. And it records too. I will have them people on your ass about my stuff, all right? So when that guy from FedEx put my Air Max 1 Concepts on my porch, I saw him. I saw how careless he was. I saw how nonchalant he was. When I came home and got my package off of my porch, it was open. Apparently, the person that did this, they knew what that shoe was.
Shit.
The person that opened my package didn't know what that shoe was.
Yeah, because I saw that, because basically you showed me that when you called me and you said, "Look, bro, look what happened," right? And when you open a package, all you see is flower, like the flower display from the tick, right? And they probably thought, "No, it's not the right one I want." Because he was looking for rebellionaires, bro. He
was looking for rebellionaires.
Yep.
Yeah, and the pair of rebellionaires that I have coming, that's for you, is coming through UPS. And I know even that FedEx person that delivered my Air Max is not my regular FedEx person.
Yeah.
I have a female FedEx driver that normally delivers my FedEx packages. It was not her.
Yeah.
My UPS guy I've actually had conversation with, he knows when those rectangular boxes come, he knows what's in those boxes.
Yeah.
But he's an honest guy. Like I said, I've had conversation with him, and we didn't talk about what I get delivered. We talked about work in general because I'm also a delivery driver. So we just talked about, the delivery driver life in a sense.
Yeah.
But this is bullshit right here.
Well, I do like your approach to picking up sneakers, because I think from your perspective, you can book it in at a stop en route, so you actually pick them up. I think that's a better option. Number one, because people don't see constantly packages coming to your address, and number two, it means that you can go at your luxury to pick them up like you're going shopping. So it kind of just alludes, like kind of dilutes the whole there's packages at his door, let's go and steal them, to I'm going to control where my packages end up and who has handle of them, so I can go and pick them up myself. Because I feel the whole processing unit up to delivery is not when they get stolen; it's when they're out for delivery is when that issue happens.
Yes, and let's break this down, because FedEx is not going to give that man a pair of Air Max 1s. Neither is Nike. He will file that claim. The claim will be either found to be true or false. Hopefully, the claim will found to be true, and he will get his money back. He won't get that shoe back for retail.
Yeah.
That's a Nike box. If you scroll back, that's the box. That's the exact same type of box that Nike sends out all the time. That box with the pull tab on it.
Mm-hmm.
So that box came from Nike, and Nike will not give him that shoe again. He will get his money back, and Nike will get their money from FedEx to cover that claim.
And then FedEx will get their money from the insurance companies that actually validate that claim.
Yeah, they'll both get their money from insurance at the end of the day, because a product went out, it was paid for, it went out, and it didn't get delivered. So FedEx and Nike are covered insurance-wise. That delivery person will more than likely lose their job for a pair of $170 sneakers.
Bro, and you know you love that word. There you go. I've just highlighted it.
What's the
leadership?
Yeah, that's some laser shit right there.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, it's ridiculous that we got cowboys out there stealing stuff like from people's doors. Like, where is the hold up? The package was fine. And it got lost in transit. Where is it? Like, where is the mark? Oh, you've had 5 packages lost en route. Like, come on! Like, where is the action? Where is the proactiveness of FedEx stopping their people, or stopping not their people, allegedly those packages going missing? Because if it's one person constantly is delivering packages and he has 20 packages go missing in a space of 6 months, are you going to question him?
Yo, hopefully Zach Pennington, who posted this, hopefully he's an honest person, because we are in the age of scammers.
Yeah.
So I know neither one of us is aware of who this guy is. So hopefully he's legit. But
wait. At the moment, we're claiming this story to be legit, a legit story. So that's the caveat to this story at the moment. But it seems like this is some bullshittery that FedEx are coming. But you are gonna get scavengers. You are gonna get vultures that actually take advantage of the fact that FedEx packages gone missing and they're gonna claim it. But we're not saying to or fro. We're taking the story as 100% as what it is for face facts value, rather than actually saying this is a true story or not. This is face facts. This is what we've seen. This is what the information is out on the media, on social media. This is what we're talking about. And either way, if the guy's dishonest, that's on him. If the FedEx driver is dishonest, that's on him. You only live with what you sow. So in that perspective, we're taking the story as face facts.
Yeah, bro. I've anticipated it before, because I have I got a few hype pairs in my collection, and anytime I get something that's hyped in sneaker media, I take extra precaution.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll stop the package at the distribution center and go pick it up myself.
Easy option. Be safe than sorry.
Yeah. Sometimes you can't stop the package. Sometimes you have to have it delivered to your home. That's part of the reason why, outside of normal reasoning, I have that camera. And if you get that notification, or if you order sneakers regularly that come through UPS, FedEx, or the U.S. Postal Service, and when I say regularly, I mean 2-3 pairs a month, get security cameras.
Yeah, I've had something stolen from my front porch. And it made me realize that there is going to be opportunists. There is definitely going to be people that's going to take your sneakers. Like for instance, right, what actually happened was when I was setting up my YouTube stuff, I was getting some microphones, lava lamp, what do you call it? Microphones, wireless microphones. So all of that I got delivered from Amazon, and then the Amazon package was left on my door. Bad on them because they kind of did a shit one day. It was literally I don't know. I didn't have a camera. I didn't know who it was. Somebody came down to the basement flat, picked it up, walked away with it, and they left somebody else's package on my door because this was COVID. They had face masks. They opened up the package, left it there because there was no value, and they kept. So somebody was going down our street, checking every single door, picking up packages that were left at the front door. There's going to be opportunists. There's always going to be opportunists. Unfortunately, you can't stop it. But now what I've actually done is I've actually installed a camera system outside my place. So I know exactly what's happening. I'll get triggered with alarms, exactly like what you're talking about, bro. Because sometimes you need to make sure who's coming at your door, what time, who's coming at your door, what time, where it's left, and at least you can advise the guy. Because I've got microphone, I can connect to the guy and say, "Yep, can you leave it there, please?" and blah blah blah. And you can monitor what's happening during the day. And if it is a highly valued package, I will make sure I'm either going to be home quite quickly after that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna just say this. I don't think I have too much to worry about because of the type of neighborhood that I live in. But you can't come anywhere near my porch without me being able to see you.
Yeah.
So I advise anybody that's getting, because my wife orders, she likes to shop online. I order anything. I don't care if it's worth $5 or $500. You come on my porch, we will find you. Okay.
and by the way, you need to kind of get that Shoe Dog book out, bro. Like,
oh yeah.
From my we totally got engaged with the whole aspect of our conversation of the news that we totally forgot that StockX, you're getting a Shoe Dog book because of your allegedly bad practices and your alleged suspect activity, and FedEx, you're also getting that Shoe Dog book for your not controlling your employees or not hiring the correct employees to make sure your packages get delivered. And just to caveat that, and if you are defrauding the situation and throwing allegations or bad shade at FedEx because you want to get a free pair, that's for you guys as well. Because be honest, be precise, don't lie, because you'll get caught out. Simple as. And the Shoe Dog book is shaking. It's trembling with fear. Okay, we're coming to 3 hours, so this is gonna be the last story. We don't want to keep it too long. So the last story of the day is I don't know what to pick. What shall I pick? Okay, let's just pick this funny. Let's pick a funny one to end with, and the funny one we're gonna pick to end with this week is this.
Oh my God. This guy. Now let me say this.
How do you say his name? I say it's Hikmet Sugar.
Yeah, Hikmet.
Sugar, something like that. So basically, I don't know this person. This is the first time I've actually seen him, but he did a little video about him eating Ben and Jerry's from the Chunky Dunks. And that same Ben and Jerry Chunky Dunks is for sale right this moment in time on eBay.
So this guy, which store? He is, I believe he's affiliated with one of the boutiques in the U.S. I cannot remember exactly which one it is. I have seen him. He actually has sneakers.
Yeah.
That he has made and designed and everything. So he is a respected person.
Yeah.
In the culture. I respect him. I follow him on IG. He is not to be disgraced or made fun of based on his reputation and his experience in the sneaker culture. So we're not bringing this up to downplay him or disrespect him.
Yeah, I just thought it was really funny because the fact that he's eating Ben and Jerry's one moment and the next minute he's selling his sneakers on eBay, or the same sneakers. So the question is, would you buy that sneaker, bro? Would you buy that sneaker knowing that it had some Ben and Jerry's ice cream in it?
So we can look at this two ways. If you are somebody that wants a pair of Ben and Jerry's and you don't care what condition they're in, you're only looking at the price for what he's charging. That's a decent price for that shoe, right?
Yeah.
The fact that he has done what he's done with that shoe gives it a certain level of legend in the sneaker culture. So it's like I'm kind of on the fence about it because it's his shoe. Him being who he is adds value to it, knowing that it comes from him, and also what he did with it, putting the ice cream in it, eating the ice cream out of it. It adds more value depending on who you're talking about buying the shoe to that shoe. So I can't knock it. Would I buy it if I was in that market?
But by the way, it's on eBay at the moment for like where was the price? About €715.
So 715 euros is somewhere around $800.
Probably a bit more than that. Maybe 850, 900.
Something like that. But
yeah.
Based on what that shoe is, where it came from, the we'll just call it history of it.
Yeah.
I don't think that's bad, to be honest with you. I don't think I can't knock him selling the shoe. I don't know why he would. If I had a Chunky Dunky in my collection, it would die with me.
That's a classic scene. That's a classic scene, though. Really, if you really think about it.
Yeah, it really is. I can't really see the shoe being damaged much. He probably soon after that this scene was filmed, he probably got all the ice cream out of the shoe. Maybe he cleaned the insole, maybe he didn't. If I bought this shoe and there were ice cream stains on the insole, I probably wouldn't clean it. I would probably leave it like it is, as long as it's not going to affect me wearing the shoe.
Yeah,
it is what it is. And I got a legendary shoe in my collection. Like this is a one of one. This is a one-of-one custom, right?
Ice cream, Ben and Jerry's custom. So, like, a lot of people. I'm just reading the comments. A lot of people are basically saying it's corny. He's doing stuff for clout. But basically, you could, like, as I say, you can do anything you want with your sneakers. Like, it's not throwing no shade on it. You can do anything with your sneakers. Like, it's up to you. It's your sneaker. But like the fact that obviously it seems like that he's selling his sneaker. It could you could, like you say, you could take it two ways. It's corny why you sell it, why you kind of disrespect. Some people think it's disrespectful, and now you're selling it. Or some people, and obviously the other side is he's a legendary figure potentially. I need to do more research on him to work out who he is as a person. But he's a figurehead in the community, and obviously it brings some special attributes to the sneaker itself by having it done that way. Because obviously this is a memorable video. See what I'm saying?
Well, again, let's go back. Let's go back to this, just the fact that he did put the ice cream in the shoe.
bro. Original box worn with ice cream and in the pool with pictures.
Okay. So he being completely honest about it.
Yeah.
Nobody. I don't think too many people that are active in the sneaker culture missed that, because it was such a big moment in the culture. Because he did that, you can look at it a few different ways. You can look at it as clout chasey. You can look at it as controversial. You can look at it as corny. Whatever your standpoint is on what he did, it was his shoe.
Yeah, of course it is. He can do anything he wants with his shoe.
He bought it, so he can do whatever he wants. Yeah. If you want to buy it because it's his, if you want to buy it because it's the ice cream shoe, if you want to buy it just because you're a size 9 and you want that shoe for a decent value based on, because that's 11, 12, 13. That's a $2,000 shoe.
Yeah.
You're not going to find, and it is used. Whether he wore it outside after that or before that is used. So the value goes down. Is nowhere. It's not VNDS. It's not. He put ice cream in the shoe, so it's not VND. Even if it was dead stock when he did it, the fact that he did it is not VNDS. The pool situation, it's not. It's not a VNDS sneaker, so the value goes down significantly, right? If you're interested in buying that shoe for whatever reason, I can't be mad at you.
Yeah.
I don't typically buy resale. If I miss a shoe, I miss a shoe. I know me and you, we agree on that. We miss a shoe, we move on to the next one. There's going to always be more stuff. There's going to always be hype. There's going to always be special shoes.
I found that when you miss a shoe, somehow if it's really supposed to be there, it will come back. It will come back, and it will definitely come back round to get you.
Yeah, I did want Chunky Dunkies. I didn't get them.
Yeah.
There were several releases, skate shop releases, sneaker release, exclusive access. There was a second chance on them. I didn't managed to get my size. That is a shoe I would love to have in my collection. It is a legendary shoe, in my opinion, based on what the Ben & Jerry's company is and who Ben & Jerry themselves are. I respect those guys. And it's a dope shoe. It's a good ugly. It's one of the best good ugly shoes out there. It might be the best good ugly shoe in my opinion. But ice cream in the shoe.
Do you recommend that for anybody, bro? Don't put cereals or ice cream in your shoes, guys.
Cereal. If I was to go and do something crazy like that, I would choose ice cream over cereal. I'm not pouring no milk in my fucking shoe, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
So we've seen. I think there was someone that actually put cereal in the social status dunks.
Yeah.
or poured milk in them or drunk the milk out of it. We see all kind of crazy stuff like that.
Yep.
I think Fat Joe started it with licking the sole. So now everybody is trying to top that. So if you get an idea like that and you want to do it, it's your property.
Yeah, it's your property, but realize that because it is your property, it might you might end up damaging the sneaker by doing that because you don't know how the sneakers react, so you don't know what the material is going to do. So remember, if you do get rid of it and you don't want it anymore in your collection, don't lie. Just tell people what you've done with it because like nobody wants a milky shoe.
Yeah, yeah. I respect. I mean, you can't. He could make any kind of email and just put it on there and sell it to whoever with and people not know where it's coming from or what that shit is. Yeah. But I respect the fact that he actually putting it out there and letting people know that this is the ice cream shoe, and that shoe is probably already purchased at this point.
Yeah,
somebody bought that shoe, whether they display it or wear it, whether they post it or not. Somebody has bought somebody has bought that shoe. And I can't blame them. It's a legendary shoe. And we know, sneaker culture is growing. It's getting bigger and bigger, but in my opinion, it is still a niche culture.
Yeah.
So for the person that bought that shoe, they were willing to spend their money on it. Congratulations, you got a legendary shoe.
Yeah. Hands down. So it's awesome sneaker. Definitely, like that is one of the classics. Like when you think about classics, that is definitely one of the classic sneakers. Like the Chunky Dunkies are hands down one iconic. You know how through the years when you remember sneakers and you're like, okay, cool. So what happened in 2015, 2016? Oh, we got the Chicagos, we got the Breads. We know they come out. You know what? The iconic pinpoints like in sneaker releases. Like, oh, remember the P Rods. Oh, everybody remembers the P Rods. I remember the Chunky Dunk. It's a sneaker that's never gonna be forgotten about. Ever will be forgotten about. It creates its own history, like in terms of remember the date that the Chunky Dunks came out. Remember the fact that it comes with that Chunky Dunk ice cream box. Remember the fact that it's got this, or it's got like, bro. Remember the fact that there's loads of fakes on it, bro. There's gonna be sneakers in history that you want to be involved in. You want to make sure you get a pair. For your collection, for your rotation, for your feet, because those are one of the sneakers that I feel like I'm not, bro. Like the year of the dunks, the skateboarding dunks. Like we can go into the civilist. What an amazing sneaker, bro.
2020 was a huge year for Nike SB dunks.
Yeah, look, you just have to look at the releases, bro. Like the paras as well. The para dunk lows. Boy,
the Bear Bricks. Cam just secured a pair of Bear Bricks. Yeah. Like there was the FTC.
Yeah. The FTC was so phenomenal. But like what? Even the Ungrateful Deads. Everybody's gonna remember, and everybody's gonna look at the collection here and there and behind you and say, "Oh, you guys only buy Jordans, or you guys only buy this, and you guys only buy that." Is because we buy the stuff we love, but it doesn't mean we don't love the other stuff. So if like somebody, I met a couple of people yesterday, and somebody asked me, "Oh, so do you not want the concept ones?" And I was like, I like Air Max ones, but they don't suit me, right? Mm-hmm. I appreciate the silhouette, I appreciate the design, I appreciate everything, but I'm not gonna buy something that doesn't suit me or doesn't suit my feet, and that's one thing. But even with dunks, bro, I'm not a dunk guy, but I have a real appreciation for the concept, the design, the execution, the delivery, and you can sit there from afar and still love something even though you haven't got it. And that's been a true sneakerhead, because you don't instantly go and say you hate something because you don't understand something. You don't instantly go and say you hate or throw shade on something because you don't like it, or the fact you don't own it. one thing that's important. If you don't own it, don't say it's shit because you don't have it.
Right.
That's not a true sneakerhead. Being a true sneakerhead is saying, I have respect for the fact that I don't own this. I don't own everything, bro. I don't own the Off-White 5s. Even though I think the grey metallic version is better than the all-white version, I don't own them because I don't think they will live up to the test of time. Do appreciate the deconstruction of it. Love it a lot. I even love the Chicago Off-White ones, but I'll never ever own one because I don't like the fact that it's not a very, very wearable sneaker. I'd rather have the original Chicago ones. So from that aspect, I appreciate the design, I appreciate the concept, I appreciate the execution, I appreciate everything on the sneaker. Me being a customizer, I appreciate it a lot. And I appreciate that some of those intakes have shown everywhere else on designs. We just pulled out the Jade Riser 5s, which has got that offset off-white design on it, off-white age vintage look, and that's the whole massive thing. I appreciate it. And sometimes sneakers do grow. Like I'm sitting here right this moment in time, and I kind of regret. Like I'm gonna show you. These are actually still sitting. And you're probably going to say you should get them, but obviously March Madness won't allow me to get it. Let me try to find this.
No, listen, man. That Civilus dunk,
yeah,
and that chunky dunky. Like the muslin dunk. Oh my God, the muslin dunk. There's so many SB dunks that I've gone for. Most of the SBs, I'll say about 80% of the SBs that have came out in the past few years, I've gone for. And people might call me crazy. I didn't try to get any of the Supreme SBs because I don't like them.
Yeah.
I don't like the stars on them. It's a normal dunk colorway with stars in the SB. Like I didn't try for them because I didn't like them.
So I'm going to show you something now, right? I'm sitting here contemplating the sneaker, bro. No. I did not like this. I did not like this when it first came out.
Don't like it.
I to be honest, it's not got my size, so I can't get it. Don't worry.
But don't like it, bro. It's not for you.
I know exactly, but the thing is, hey,
I put mine up. You don't like this? Don't get it, bro. You don't need it.
No, not exactly. I don't need it, but right this moment in time, I have a real appreciation. I did not like it when it first came out. I thought it was too patchy. If it had one camo strip all the way through, but like from my perspective, like I do really respect that sneaker a bit way more than I did when it first actually came out, and that's a testament to the growth of a sneaker, because sometimes the sneaker actually grows on you.
You don't like it.
This is why you
don't like it, bro. You don't need it. It's okay. It's okay.
Fuck you, Q.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not for you. Everything is not for everybody.
And that's the reason why I like them even more, because of those orange laces, bro. You're such an idiot. You're such an idiot.
Don't worry about it, bro. I got them for us. I have them for us. Okay. Oh shit! Don't make me give you a yellow. Don't make me give you a yellow sneaker, bro.
But in retrospect, seeing them on feet, seeing them in the wild. Let's just see in the wild is in terms of in the concrete jungle, right? It makes you kind of respect that sneaker more, because I same thing happened with the patinas. I never liked the patinas until they released, until I saw them in hand, until I saw the mint laces, and they just changed my mind totally on the sneaker itself. So in retrospect to that, like this is why I do not disrespect any sneaker, even if I don't like it. I really do appreciate concept and designs, and a lot goes down to history. A lot goes down to the execution of the sneaker. I will always be truthful when it comes to execution of sneakers. If they're not right, I'm going to call them out. I don't care what brand, what type, what it's about. I do not care. And this is why the Rebellionaire is going to be another sneaker that everybody remembers.
Yeah, I think so. That sneaker, it won't. I don't think it will be as infamous as a lot of other sneakers, such as the Homage to Home or the metallic gold top 3. As far as Jordan 1s is concerned, it won't be as divisive as, well, maybe it will be as divisive as the Patent Bread, or it won't be as memorable maybe as a Biohack, because that's a shoe that I didn't like that people love. I think the Rebellionaire kind of falls in that category of maybe you love it, maybe you hate it. The way the release happened, how many pairs.
You heard of Marmite, yeah? Marmite is a spread in the UK, and it's Vegemite in Australia, where you either like it or you hate it. People either like it or hate it, and that's the Marmite of a sneaker. Some people are gonna like it, some people are gonna hate it, some people are gonna trash it, some people are gonna absolutely love it. So in that retrospect, I think you're right, spot on. Yeah. The Rebellion is something that I feel is if you don't like it at this moment in time, and you do like it in the next couple of months to a year, I would say go and pick it up, because that sneaker will never come out like that again. It will never release. You will never get a shadow banned, and that's a shadow ban, like with that graffiti. And I'm going to tell you just now: as soon as you put that sneaker on your feet and you rock it and you walk around with it, you are going. You all just be conscious. All eyes will be on you.
Mm-hmm. I feel the same way about the I'm on my year one.
Yeah.
A lot of people say it's too plain, or the material. I don't like the material, the crack leather.
The thing with the Rebellionaires, one little thing with the Rebellionaires, you can wear your Amman year ones, and only true sneakerheads will understand and look at the Amman year ones, right? With the Rebellionaire, there's another step to it. That's got writing all over it. That's a conversational opener. Like, people will come up to you and say, like the Homage to Home.
Yeah.
People will come up to you and say, your sneakers are wow, what are those? They will say that. There will be a conversation opener, and trust me when I say this, just because it's got that graffiti on it, just because it's got that red band on the back of it, people will come and talk to you or ask you, and people will look, because like with the Amamanier ones, beautiful sneaker, cracked level all the way through. But when you're walking around with it, people will know, and people will look at it like, okay, that's the all white Jordan 1. But the thing is, with the Rebellionaires, you got to when you go out with the Rebellionaires, there's graffiti on that. There's so much to that. People, you don't see a sneaker with graffiti all over it every day.
Nah, you don't. And it went under the casual radar.
Yeah, and you will never see a sneaker done 50-50 like this. And it literally, guys, like literally, this is stitched in.
Yeah.
Stitched in. This is not painted. And the special thing about this is that double stitching on that back tab is not there, because it's stitched in at the back throughout. Right. And that's just a cover up. That tag there. So when you rock this, and my girlfriend has rocked these, and she's had an old lady come up to her and ask her, "What are those?"
What are those?
Old lady, bro. Like, what are those?
Yeah, I can't imagine having to explain to an elderly person that don't know sneaker culture what's going on with that shoe. That's a long conversation.
That is a hell of a long conversation, but it's intriguing, and the leather on this is phenomenal. Look at the creasing on this, so beautiful.
Show the inside of the tongue, the back of the tongue.
Scarface.
Excellent. That is sneaker excellence right there.
Yeah, and like And I'm going to say this: everybody remembers these. Everybody remembers these homage to Holmes because
it went below the casual radar once again.
Because you have to be able to wear it. You have to like it's like I'm gonna say it's a pure. I would say it's a purist sneaker. It's a purist sneaker because like if you understand what the homage to home is, and if you don't, guys, home and away, homage to home. So I'm saying Chicago bread. So I'm saying first that is where it all started. That's the paying tribute to where it all started. That's the homage to homes. This is why it's called homage, giving homage to home and away. Right? So basically that Jordan 1 is iconic, and then the purists will understand that. Other casual sneakerheads will put like we had the comments like bowling shoe, this shoe, that shoe. Oh, it's a clown shoe. We had that, but purists look at the sneaker and think, okay, cool. I understand what you're saying, but I still like it because I've got Chicago, got the bread, got stitched in, detailing, what is done perfectly, extended tongue, Scarface looking, bro. Like from that aspect, I loved it. I didn't really care what other people said about it. People are trashing the shit out of that, and now on reflection, everybody's like, yo, the homies were dope.
At the end of the day, that's what it's about. You rock what you like because you buy what you like.
Yeah, bro. There's been occasions
fuck what everybody else thinks.
And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. Right, I pulled this out at the start of the podcast. Nobody likes these.
Shit.
They're sitting.
Over there. They sold out over here.
Well, if you want a pair, give me a shot. They're sitting. I walk into. I walked into Offspring the other day, or was it Offspring or size 1 or 2 the other day, and picked this up. Literally picked this up off the shelf. Size 10. Can I have my size? Beautiful pair. Gorgeous, and I'm not disappointed. I will always keep the same energy, like you do, Q. Always keep the same energy. Always will wear what I like and what suits me, and then that's the whole emphasis of be honest to yourself. Be honest to yourself. Like, will you wear it, and would you rock it? And that's the main thing. 100% main thing. Like,
and opinions change. Opinions change over time. You may start to dislike something that you liked before, and vice versa. It's cool, just as long as you're cool with the decisions that you make about what you purchase. Because the person that's walking around in Walmart shoes don't care about how we feel when we walk up in our expensive Nikes or Jordans or Yeezys or our Adidas collabs or our New Balance or whatever it is that you like. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Everybody should be able to have what they like, when they like it, why they like it. And that's all that matters. So no shade. I don't like Adidas. If you do, wear your Adidas.
Yeah.
That's cool.
By the way, my taste of sneakers is like constantly like all over the place. Like I will buy 5s, 1s, and all of that stuff. But once in a while, when they release stuff like this,
Kyrie
S1 hybrid. What the black?
Okay.
Literally, when they release stuff like this, my girlfriend does not like this sneaker. She calls it the tap. She calls it the tap dancing sneakers, right? But when they release a sneaker like this, and if you don't know this model, it's 2 or 3 infused. The hybrid, exactly. It's 2 or 3 infused models on this to actually make this S1 hybrid. And then obviously it's got facts and figures all over this. Like this tag itself, look, bro, it's got like every single fact that you need from the sneaker or the car design, synthetics, bro. It's dope. And it's got statics. It's got statistics all over this as well from his playing career. And everybody like Velcro strap. bro, like I do, and I rock this constantly, and you won't be able to tell because I always clean the soles. Well, you can. There's a bit of dirt there, but I rock this constantly. I love it. Like it's a very casual bang on feet to gold, but it's still a conversation opener because it's different. Nobody's rocking it, and I like that.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I can't say nothing about that. I wouldn't buy it, but I can't knock it. It's a dope shoe.
Yeah, exactly. And that's it. That's basically to the end of the podcast. Really, like the main thing is buy what you like, rock what you like, and always be honest with yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you keep following trends, if you keep following stuff that you don't, you just want to be in with the crowd, I would say as long as you like it and you love it, that's fine. But if you don't and you're just following it because other people are doing it, just try and find your identity. It might take some time to find your identity and grow with that and be unique.
For sure.
Yep.
100%.
But end of the podcast, bro. Episode 11.
Another 3 hours, 3.5, almost 3.5 hours. We gotta. Oh my god! I don't know what we gotta do.
Well, okay. Let's next week's target. Next week's target is 2 hours to 2.5 hours maximum.
We'll see because next week we're supposed to have a guest. I'm not gonna say his name, but we will have a guest in the building, and it's gonna be interesting.
He was threatening to break down the doors this week.
Yeah, he wanted to. He called me today.
Is he?
But yeah, he called me right before we started recording. So yeah, he'll be here next week. Hopefully, if everything goes well for everybody. We want everybody to continue to live the best version of their lives possible. Yep. And hopefully we'll see everybody next week.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Always be amazing. Always be constant. Always be amazing. Always do amazing things. Always keep producing. Keep admitting that positivity out into the universe, and you will strive. You will be awesome, and keep being awesome, guys. Definitely keep being awesome, and keep doing your things. Because if you like. Make sure for me, what I found is make sure you have a very good supporting group of people around you when you're doing stuff, because it's like being by yourself with your own thoughts, with your own ideas is sometimes tough, and you might hit a brick wall. But sometimes I will reach out to Q, E, Scott, Cam, Alex. I've a fundamental, very good group of people around me that I trust, and I will always have a conversation, and they will have a conversation with me. Like Cam called me up the other day, yesterday, and he was like, "I got this, and I don't think I can do it no more. And what should I do?" And I said, "Don't do it, bro." Don't, because it doesn't make sense. We be honest, just be honest, and that's what it is. And you got, at the end of the day, you got to live with yourself. So you just live to your integrity that you feel like is right for you. So on that,
be supportive.
Over to you, bro.
So I think this was a great episode. We talked about a lot of stuff that we never talked about before. And we're gonna continue to do that moving forward. Shout out to everybody that support us, everybody that's tuning in right now, past, present, future. Tune in, IG, Lovekickscustom, 808 Kicks ATL. And for me and TJ, I want to say everybody have a great day, a great month, a great year, and hopefully everybody can buy the ice cream lady sneakers that they like. Because everybody deserves the ice cream lady sneakers that they want. To the podcast.
And on that note, Jesus Christ.